Howdy doody. We are back with the fucking birds chirping very loud in the ambience. We are back for episode 9 of Blood and Ichor. Bit of a heads up to the chat. We are doing a different ambience bot today, so things will be a little different. We're just testing it out. It's got like an ambience running the whole time and then music that is sort of cool that we can drop in and out. It's by the same guys, Songcraft, that make our current one. But just a bit of a new engine and stuff. So we're seeing how that goes. If it doesn't work, we'll go back to using the old one, all that sort of stuff. But yes. So if the noises are weird and jarring, please do tell me, because I will want to change it if it is a problem. I hope everyone's had a good week. Welcome in. So, a bit of a recap from where we went to the last session. Most recent stuff, the players visited the Fataris. They spoke to Veilthrus, who is a Hamadryad associated closely with Isadora. From there, they went and investigated the scene of Isadora's mum's house, basically.
Kidnapping.
Yeah, the scene of the kidnapping. Try and figure out what was going on. Didn't really get much besides seeing casually that Porphyrion had rocked up, bursted down the door, injured the mother, and then kidnapped her and left. That was pretty much it. It was
no biggie.
No biggie. Grim psychometry by Alexon, and during said grim psychometry, he got shot from the past. If you want to see what happens, go watch it. It was pretty funny. I'm gonna do that to him every time he uses grim psychometry now. I reckon every time, doesn't matter. Then they went and had a little relaxing time at the tavern. There was some mixed messages sent and received by Clementine and Elio. It was very good, very entertaining. And then they woke up. Isadora was like, "Ooh, I'm going to go and look at my house again. And while I'm at it, I might as well plant this seed." She plants it. Portal pops out. Alexon's there with her, and he's like, "I bet." And he heads into the portal. She follows behind. They rock up here in a place called the Sanctum of Thunder. They sort of emerge from the portal as the electricity sort of dims down and fizzles out. And down they see a plaque that reads Sanctum of Thunder. Meanwhile, on the other end, the other group have just walked out of the tavern and sort of like, I wonder where the other two are. But we have jumped over here to see what happens with Alexon and Isadora first and foremost. You two can take it away as I take a hydrate. Straight up.
Alexon will kind of like recenter himself as he falls out of the portal. And shortly after, as he sees Isadora come out, he'll just look at Isadora and go, Isadora, are you okay?
Well, yeah, I'm okay. You all right?
Are we in the sky?
It appears so. Probably should mention, I don't know how to get back. Now that portal's gone,
What was that portal? Do you just have portals in your house? Is that something that you normally encounter?
No, I didn't. Oh, honestly, it was the seed that we got from. You know how we all got a gift. That was my gift from my father. I assume anyway. That's what she kind of made me believe.
Your father seems like a powerful person. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, look, I don't want to say it out loud, because all my life I've never I've been told to keep it a secret. Um, but do you know any really powerful people that deal with lightning and thunder?
I mean, uh,
Do
I
you
don't
remember
know
from
what
before
you're.
you were?
I mean, yes, there's the god Zeus, but is there someone else? I'm not really well versed in things of the world. Did he maybe have a son or something? Is he your father?
I'm sorry. This is this is really hard for me. I like I said, I don't
No,
say this to people.
that's all right,
Um,
Isadora.
well,
I guess you're like related to Zeus in some way, is what I can gather from this conversation. You seem very important to be traveling with us, or me.
oh
For
no, don't start with that. I'm I'm not more important than anyone else. Trust me. But yeah, I guess you could say that I'm within that bloodline.
uh, okay. As he's like trying to like he still hasn't like pieced it together that you're actually Zeus's daughter or anything like
No,
that.
of
He's just
course,
like
because that's so crazy.
yeah. As he's like talking, he's just like, "Oh, did I
Oh,
fall?"
There's a hide portal there. So obviously where the portal is, you're dead. You step there and you die immediately.
Yeah, Alexander's just like walking around the edge to see if he can see anything from where he is.
So with you guys sort of starting to move around and investigate the scene a bit, the sort of fresh nature um feeling sort of starts to come over you. Like you hear these passive noises of birds and whatnot, but like looking around, you don't see anything like alive or moving. It's almost as if it's like white noise, sort of emulated in this area. Um, the air is extremely like um, easy to breathe, and it's a very it's like an oasis of sorts. Is definitely the best way to figure it out. You turn around and besides looking off into the abyss and just seeing cloud, you see the large marble structure with this sort of big open atrium looking walkway.
Alexander will kind of like walk a little bit ahead of Isadora and draw his sword out. And he'll just kind of look back and he goes, "I'm sorry, Isadora. Maybe I shouldn't have been too hasty. I was trying to guess in retrospect, if anything, this just makes me even worse. But I was trying to be protective by touching it first. I didn't know it would transport us to this place. Please be careful behind me. I will walk ahead."
no, it's all right. I shouldn't have. I I understand you had good intentions. I definitely, do what makes you feel comfortable, but I don't feel in danger here. I don't know, it's just this I kind of feel like it's like a homely feeling. I don't know. Yeah, like I said, if that makes you feel comfortable to have to feel that way, of course I'll stay behind you and everything, but I don't know. I this doesn't feel the same as anything else. Like that place with that horrible man. Like this is different. I don't know.
Alexon will feel the urge to trust Isadora in this. He'll like slowly sheath his sword. He'll still stay ahead of you. He'll say,
Mm,
I'll trust your instincts on this then, Isadora. Let's go ahead."
thank you. All right, let's. Well, maybe there's a way. I mean, I got given that seed to find a way here. There's maybe a way to get back. Possibly, I don't know. Should have a look around.
All right, let's go and walk inside.
You head into the atrium. You see this sort of. You are covered by roof and whatnot. You see a small courtyard out that has like a very refreshing looking pool. You see doors that flank you on the left and right, and then one at the far end of the hallway. Besides this, it looks like a very chill little rest area.
It seems like there isn't anyone here.
Oh no, it's very strange. But it seems like people should be here, if that makes sense.
I understand what you mean.
It's almost like a not a ghost town, but kind of.
It's very clean for and maintained for a place that is abandoned.
That's true. Well, I mean, not many people. I don't. Unless you can fly for like a very long time, I guess you can't really get here without a portal.
See these large golden doors stand in front of you.
Should we?
Yeah, I think we should check the rooms.
Lexon will go and push with both his hands.
You go to push forward. This sort of faint resistance holds against you. You try and push a little bit heavier, and the doors just don't seem to budge. Almost like they slightly push back.
I don't. Can I like understand that it's not a matter of strength? There's like some kind of magic or something that's preventing me.
At this point, you're not sure.
Alexon will turn back and he'll just understand that it's like barged or something. He'll go, it seems barged, Isadora. I can't seem to push it. It's pushing me back.
Pushing you back?
Well, just slightly. It feels like it's not. I don't know. It feels like there's some kind of force that's not allowing me to open it.
Isadora's gonna go and like kind of touch the door.
Yeah.
Like just kind of inspect it, I guess.
You head up.
Anything happens.
You touch it, and you feel the feeling of static electricity. Like this, it not a sharp shock, but a warm, comfortable buzzing. But the door does not move.
I'm gonna kind of like match that energy and kind of like push my magic through it, and so like pushing it with my hands as well, but like kind of like use my like my wild touch to kind of have like a like kind of a wrapping around my hand and kind of like just like I don't know, get melding with the magic kind of thing is how I'm trying to picture it.
Okay.
Just to try and like push pull kind of just match it.
Yeah.
And see if anything. I don't know. That's the instinct that I have, or that Isadora has.
Well, speaking of, roll some instinct.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how I feel about this bot.
Can I use my nature's voice because I'm using my elemental powers?
You can.
Experience. Yeah.
It's very calm and soothing.
Yeah, you like the calm, soothing bot.
It can put me to sleep.
Okay, that's not the goal.
Damn it, that's a 9. God damn it, I thought that was a 6. But that's 21 with fear.
Okay.
God damn it.
21 with fear. I am maxed out on fear, so at least there's that. But you do try and match the resonation of the door. And you do sort of get this feeling of connecting with it, but you notice that it still doesn't move, doesn't open.
Alexon will kind of look around to see if he can see some kind of mechanism or anything else that's standing out as Isadora is pushing.
Okay. And just to confirm, I haven't said that I'm actually pushing it, right? Or have you thought that I've been pushing it with my, like...
Just
strength
trying
as
to
well?
connect to it, and yeah, no, I'm just saying it's not unlocking or opening or doing anything of that sort.
Okay. Um...
The ambience is not having a good day.
Okay. So, trying to mix with the magic. It's warm, like it's not hurting me, but I can feel it.
Gonna switch the bots.
I feel like this is like such an easy thing, and I'm just like it's going over my head.
Well, you notice that you're attempting to affect it with magic. Alexon, you head over to a different door and attempt to push it, and it's the same resistance. Just seems to be either barred or just not allowing you to access it at all. You can turn the audio on in Tailspire, so I'm going to switch back to the normal bot because I'm just not really vibing with the new one, so you know.
I'm gonna. This is a. I'm gonna. This is so random, but it just come into my head. I'm gonna knock on the door.
All right. Yeah, as you knock on the door, you hear a voice, but it comes from the other side of the building, sort of towards the northwest. Hello?
Oh, hello. Sorry. Well, we just teleported here. Sorry. My name's Isadora. So sorry. And I've got Alexon here with me as well. What was your name? Sorry. Just kind of like talking in the position that
You're like,
she
yeah,
thought had a
calling
voice.
it out. I shouldn't give my name to possible trespassers. Whereabouts are you at the moment?
We're in the courtyard.
Oh, come around the side of the building.
Oh, all right.
The voice instructs you to head around.
Yes, very.
I go behind. Just to kind of.
You walk out, and you do see that the building does, like, the grass wraps around the side. As you follow around, you see immediately, like, benches and comfortable seats to sit upon. And you see a statue that has like a golden bird as you guys walk past. You pass the corner and you see this figure wearing golden armor. You look over his body and you see it seems to be made of wood, but between the wood is like crackling electricity as he holds this large two-handed sword. He turns towards you and steps up. Well, you don't look like very imposing trespassers, no offense.
None taken. So my father, my father, he gave me a seed, a seed that turned into a portal that took me here. We didn't know that it led here, so.
Oh. A seed with a portal that led you here.
Yeah.
I mean, anyone could say such a thing. Do you have any proof?
Any proof? Well, and Isadora will grab her necklace and she'll kind of, can I approach you and show you this?
Of course, as he like sticks the sword into the ground and holds out a hand.
And she shows her necklace, which looks like it has like a moving storm within it. It's like my my father he gave this to me when I was young to protect me from certain things that the world could bestow upon me for what's in my blood.
And he looks at it for a minute. Oh, this is one of his. Sort of ponders. He starts like, have you handed it to him or are you just showing it to him?
Well, I wouldn't. I can take it off and like hand it to him.
Cool. As you hand it to him, he takes it into his hands. You see like the wooden fingers
He breaks
holding onto it. Yeah, he smashes it. As he starts like turning it over, he's like, yes, this is definitely one of his. But how did you get it? How did you get here? Portal? All right. And he hands it back to you. You see like the zaps of lightning going between him and the necklace as he drops it back into your hand. He's like, my name is Chrissy. Excellent to meet you both.
Lexon is very
Really?
confused by this interaction. He's still not like fully comprehending Zeus element stuff here.
So it's so he's like you said he's made of wood?
Yeah, he looks like a wooden dummy essentially with like electricity running between his like arms and legs and whatnot.
I'm sorry, like, is there any kind of like, so you're happy with us being here? Sorry, that was sufficient enough proof?
Oh, you are more than fine to be here. And he gestures to the greater outside. I will not grant you access to inside until you have earned it and proven yourselves or yourself, and gestures to you, a true child of Zeus, which you cannot do at this point in time.
Oh, right.
She's not a child of Zeus. What are you talking about?
His eyes like turn towards you. You see like the electricity brimming inside his helmet. That is the only way of which she could have come here.
Lexon will just stay silent, understanding what he's talking about.
It seems you were gifted a seed and you used that to get here. Do you still have said seed?
Well, unfortunately, when we came out of the portal, the portal disappeared and there was nothing left. So.
You just do not have the means to open it. I see.
Oh, we can just open it again?
It is not just a simple process like your words sort of imply. It will cost you, but that is all right.
Okay.
I'm sure you will be fine. Come for a walk. As he starts to move, you see like the sort of grinding, not of gears, but of the wood as he moves, his metal clanking on his wooden frame, the static sort of lashing out. It's a very weird, raw nature being in front of you. And he purposefully walks down. He's swinging this sword over his shoulder as he does. You guys walk. You see like this. It's a very leisurely environment, and down in front of you, you see what looks like a spring of some sort, like a bath, a spa, even. He's like, "This is the spa of restfulness. Now, if you take a small break in here. It will revitalize you, and that should give you the energy you need to use said portal seed. Please.
Oh, all right. And Isadora will hop in.
Yeah. So as you sit down into the spa, you don't feel wounds close or stress relieve, but you do feel hope build as your
Oh.
hope maxes out. You sit down in here
Shit. Okay.
and you immediately gain maximum hope. And you feel this like the water is brimming with this like electricity, not like of a violent or dangerous kind, but just the energy that you feel in your body is just plentiful throughout this little spa. As he looks at you expectantly as you sit down and essentially charge yourself.
As Isadora does with nature a lot, she kind of just, as she's sitting down, she's kind of like meditating as well. Just like, deep breaths and closing her eyes and just like fully just relaxing and into like and just letting the water do what it's doing kind of thing.
Cool. He leaves you there to soak it in and charge, and he approaches Alexon. What is your story?
Yeah, so as Isadora hops into the bath, Alexon turns away. In his mind, he's now like, holy shit, I've been walking around with the daughter of Zeus. What the fuck? As the guy kind of comes, he just like kind of gestures him to come around, and he goes, Alexon Solmes of Sparta is my name. I've been traveling with Isadora, Lady Isadora. I don't know. I didn't know she was the daughter of Zeus. I've offended her a lot. Okay. Anyways, yes. Hi.
I am Chrissy, as I hope you remember from my introduction but a few moments ago. I don't think you should worry too much about offending this Isadora, your friend. Gods are complicated beings, but they are still just beings like you and I.
Where did you gain all your knowledge from, Chrissy? You obviously seem like you were made to be this way. You're quite intelligent.
He starts walking back upstairs and he's like, come, we shall let her rest. He walks up, he's like,
He'll like turn around and he'll be like, Isadora, I'll be back. And he'll start walking behind Chrissy.
I was built by Zeus a long, long time ago. And told to manage and look out after this place, his own personal sanctuary.
His personal sanctuary?
Yes, a place that he did not allow any of the other gods to visit or go to, and where he would come to rest.
And you looked after this place all by yourself, Chrissy?
I had a friend, but they haven't, as he sort of turns towards the golden statue of the eagle, they haven't been themselves for quite a while.
What happened to them?
Whatever happened to Zeus seems to have affected them. They are immobile. I still function. I have enough of the spark left in me to move about and look after this place to the best of my ability, but no one really comes here, so I have been more or less bored.
Do you know if Zeus is alive still?
Zeus is
The other
immortal.
gods are?
I'm sure he is still alive. Whatever state I cannot say, but gods do not die.
And you look after this place, knowing that he'll come back.
Expecting it, yes.
I respect that.
Thank you.
Creepy. It's quite admirable. I cannot say much for myself. I do not really align myself with the new gods or the old gods. Gods have really never really done anything for me, so I'm sorry if there's some kind of etiquette that I need to follow while I'm here. I'm obviously not related to Zeus in any way, so if there is a way for me to leave and you don't want me here, just let me know and I'll go about my way.
You said you were Spartan, yes?
It was a very long time ago, though.
Well, maybe you could earn your place here. As he sort of readies his blade.
Son kind of smiles as he takes out his sword as well. Yes, maybe I will. And he'll, just get into a combat stance. But he's very happy right now. This is a very different type of fight. And he knows that this person is like wanting to spar instead of kill.
Yeah.
But yeah, he'll take out his sword.
All right. As Krisi takes out his blade, you see this, like, the electricity crackle through it. He stands there waiting for you to attack first.
Alexon, just takes, holding his sword, he'll just kind of cut his hand as the blood kind of leaks from his palm and falls through the blade, and the black sword turns red as you'll go to strike.
Oh.
I have no hope. Love that. 13 with
I
hope.
have no hope.
13 with hope. You lunge forward with your bloodied blade. As you swing, he just mechanically steps to the side out of the blow. As you miss your attack, he swings back towards you with a dirty 20. As this sword flies up, sort of up to your flank, slamming into your ribs. It only does 7 damage. As it slaps off of the armor, and you feel like it's just slightly thrown off by this hit.
I'll take the full hit because I was trying to assess his strength, and then with the part where I'm bleeding, I'll kind of take some of that blood and then cover it on my silver caduceus as that turns red as well, and I will go and strike him.
Excellent, go for it.
Oh my fucking god. 13 with fear.
You strike back as he blocks this attack, and he's like, you are not impressing me at this point, Spartan. You see as his hand lets go of the blade and this sort of ball of electricity starts to charge up. As I spend a fear and he uses Menabolt. He tosses it towards you. Can you please make an agility reaction?
$15 with fear. So many fears.
His
No.
difficulty is 17 as you fail. Now, granted, it is a reaction, so you don't gain fear. You don't gain hope, or I don't gain fear, so that's all good. And as the ball, like, you try and dodge to the side, and this electricity just slams you, like, dead center in the chest, you take 31 points of magical damage. He flanks around, like, so as you get hit with this ball, he, like, darts, like, with insane speed, and then all of a sudden he's standing behind you.
I will armor slot one of them, taking it to major, and then I will use a hope to lifeblood talisman the other one, taking it to minor.
Yep.
as I lose 1 HP, and I look back and I'm like, oh, that hurts. But you see like the blood where I got hit, it kind of like coagulate and cover the wound, and it's not as big as he intended it to be.
Okay, cool. It is your turn.
I'll turn around and swing. Please, please.
The nerves are getting to you, Alexa, as you turn
I'll
and
let
you
go
swing.
home.
You swing. He parries the attack off to the side and swings straight back into you with a 10, which I assume misses.
No, that'll hit.
That hits. Never mind. All right. As he hits you for 15 points of damage, and with this one, he is using kinetic slam, so he is going to. Targets who take damage from the Sentinel standard attack are knocked back to very close range as you're thrown 10 feet backwards that way. And he pulls back up, like he moves into that distance again.
I will armor slot that.
Mhm.
And then go back to swing.
Yep.
But now Lexon is like kind of getting irritated with himself.
Yep.
Like for the most part, in frustration, he just kind of swings blindly, and that decides to fucking hit.
Very nice, very nice. Roll some
and
damage.
He takes 2d10, 1d6 plus 9. I get to reroll the d10, and so that's 10. 10 plus 8, 18 plus 3, 21, 30 damage.
Nice, very nice. That
Very nice.
is to him major damage. Very good. As that slams into his chest, you see it like scrapes on the golden plate, and you see the slightest like mark buffered into it. He's like, good, good, good. Very good. It's still your turn because you succeeded with hope.
We'll strike again. How like hefty does he look?
So you see his armor has like a small scrape. He just looks like a wooden like training dummy essentially. He is not a figure of large proportions. Like he is shorter than you. But yeah, he doesn't look like he's just been hurt. Sort of hard to tell with a figure like this.
Oh, 16 with fear.
As that misses, 16 with fear, you strike at him. He holds up the sword. He blocks the hit. He is going to mark a stress to use box in. He chooses a target within very close range. Focus on that target has disadvantage on attack rolls when they're within very close range of the sentinel. So as he like starts to glow, you see this like electricity start to flare out, and it starts to blind you a little bit. And all of a sudden, you can't really see him properly. Like you're sort of turning away because the radiance from his body is, it's blinding you. And then I'm going to spend a fear, and he is going to just make another attack, standard attack against you. It's a 15. He darts to the side, puts a shoulder straight into you, as you take 15 points of physical damage and are again thrown 10 feet. He runs up again. And it is your turn. He's like, you are doing well. Please continue.
This guy, the armor slot and minor, and I'll go to hit again. I see. So with disadvantage, you said?
Yes. Yep.
Disadvantage. Oh, great! Fucking love that. It's
Oh my
regardless.
god. -1? How? What?
Disadvantage.
How do you have a -1 on D6?
Well, it's just he rolled a 1 because it's disadvantage. That's what it takes away.
Oh,
Yeah,
right. Gotcha,
yeah.
gotcha.
So he would have hit Because his difficulty is 17, so the disadvantage just
No.
stole. As you swing, you see the light start to grow brighter and brighter. He ducks under the swing, and you look as in his hand is another bolt of charged energy. Make an agility reaction roll.
With disadvantage or just
Just a normal one. Just a normal one.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's only your attacks have disadvantage. Yeah, attack rolls.
21 with hope.
Very nice. He launches it up. You are able to. So it hits you, right? But it flies and smashes off the side of your shoulder, and ricochets off. So you only take half the damage. You take 28 points of damage. Sorry,
Oh my god.
14 points of damage. As you
Plus 20?
slide back just a little bit from the blow, and he pulls up just a bit more, but it's your turn.
All right. Finished all my armor slots. I'm at half health. Love that. What do I need to do to get rid of this blinded thing? Is it like I consume a hope, or how does that work? Is there a roll that I need to beat?
He can only do it to one person at a time, so I think it's pretty much if you're in a one-on-one with him, you're fucked. As a group, he can only blind one person at a time.
Good. All right, cool.
So he just can't see.
I'm gonna consume 3 hope, which gives me advantage on all rolls.
Nice.
against this
So
guy.
you're straight rolling. Yeah.
Straight rolling. I just want to do one more solid hit until I call it quits. That's fine. 22 with fear.
That'll hit.
2d10, 1d6 plus 13.
Ooh.
10, so 21. Hell yeah. 31.
31 points. That's very good. You do this solid chunk of damage to him. You actually hit him in the hand, and he drops his sword on the ground, and you get this momentary feeling of, oh my god, I got this. And you see in the other hand another one of these mana bolts charge up as he spends a fear. Give us an agility reaction roll as this bolt of energy comes towards you again.
God. Can I tell him wait?
You just attacked him. You can't attack him and then call it quits after your attack.
18 with fear.
Oh, okay, cool. It hits you, ricochets off your shoulder. You move back 5 feet to the edge. You see you feel the sort of sway backwards, and you take half of the damage, of course, which is only going to be 15 because we round up. You take 15 points of damage. He sees you get flown back a little bit. You sort of hit close to the ledge. He looks down at his sword. He looks at you. He sees that you're starting to get a little bit injured. He's like, I am impressed. And sort of resumes a more casual stance. And it doesn't look to be engaging in combat anymore. He holds a hand forward to you to sort of take it to pull away from the ledge.
Alexon will kind of hurtfully grab the arm. I don't know what he means by I'm a little bit hurt. I have 1 HP left.
A little bit, just a scratch.
As a completely bleeding Alexon grabs his arm. And he goes, you're much stronger than you look, Chrissy. That was very. Oh, I'm hurt. Is there anything you can do to numb the pain?
Pain is a gift, Alexon. But
Says
yes.
the guy who doesn't bleed.
But yes, as he leads you this way. What to give you that will heal? You would rest in the inner spa. And he sort of gives you directions to head around into the front. Where you saw the spa at the in the middle courtyard, if you rest there, you will slowly but surely recover your health.
I will let you go talk with Isadora, but thank you for that, Greasy. It was eye-opening to understand where my strength really lies. I stood no chance, and I think you even went easy on me, so thank you for not killing me.
I would never kill you, Alexon. You are a friend of the daughter of Zeus. As he walks off.
I have a baby now.
Alexand's walking back. He's like, daughter of Zeus, daughter of Zeus. I've been traveling with the fucking daughter of Zeus.
As you head
Not a
into
big
the
deal,
spa,
guys.
and he heads up to Isadora, we will switch back to the other group for a moment, just to see how they are going, as we return to Fate Terrace.
We're chilling.
Dead.
Dead. They're all
Yeah, they're
dead.
dead. They went round 2 with Hercules.
Yeah. Just in the meanwhile, they're like, "Hey, we're gonna go give him a little try, a little fight."
Yeah.
Forest Day.
So is this continuing right after? Right after we got out and Ione sees that Clementine and Elio came out of the same.
Yeah.
You sure did.
Yes, this would be continuing
Okay.
right after. Summon players to the board.
I do think we realized that Isadora and Alexon are nowhere to be found.
Yeah, probably. Wait,
Yeah,
where's my
that's
character?
where we left it. We noticed that they
Yeah.
weren't there anymore.
Went
Yeah.
at the tavern, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Where's Elio?
Yeah, that is a good question. Let me put him here. Oh, maybe because we were doing looking at the size of Elio compared to
This
Kurulos,
guy.
we moved him. All right, there you are. Cool. So you guys have just head out. Did you want to say you had a quick look over at Isadora's house already, or is that where you're planning to go?
Probably where we're gonna go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know where else we would look. I guess the next place we would probably look is with
The cat
goddess
lady.
Yeah, the
Oh.
goddess lady.
Oh, the dryad.
The dryad.
Yeah.
The dryad's nectar. Anyway.
Oh,
Okay, well, maybe they went back to, say...
You did not see them at all, Ione?
No, I just woke up.
Perhaps
then
they
it's
went
good.
back to Isadora's home to continue looking for clues.
Maybe,
But it
or
seems
say
odd that
goodbye
they
to the
wouldn't say
bird.
something. You would think that they would tell us before they left.
Yeah, it is very strange.
Well, no point in thinking about it. Perhaps we should just go.
I'm
Let's not think
worried.
about it too deeply.
I am worried. We should go. Dora has never gone anywhere without telling me.
Perhaps they are in a private moment.
Clementine, I mean this with no disrespect, but not everyone's like you.
Clementine kind of goes, oh, like she kind of like doesn't mean for like she doesn't
Excuse
outwardly show
me?
it too much, but she kind of like she feels something in her heart go, oh.
Also, especially after what happened last night.
Her fucking confidence is just destroyed.
No. I need to destroy
Elio hears the gasp and just like kind of does a little shoulder rub. It's like it's okay.
Oof, that's fucking rough.
No, I mean, I know Dora, and she just, okay, it's different people, is what I'm saying.
No, I get it, Ione. You're right. It was a stupid thing for me to say.
No, I think it's funny because of how unrealistic it is.
So, like, the first thing you guys notice as you start to approach is that, the front door of Isadora's house is open.
It's open. Maybe they are in there. Dora!
Carmilla,
Yes?
did you see the two people coming over here the Alexon and Isadora, perhaps.
They did
Do you see
pass
them
by
earlier?
this morning. Yes.
And they never returned.
No.
Did you
What?
see anything weird? Anything of the matter? Because he points at the door. That is open.
She looks like, oh, no, they were talking only a little bit ago, and yeah, no, they have not come back. Sorry.
Ione rushes
Immediately
inside.
pulls my bow out.
Ione's rushing inside. Is anyone in?
So you run inside. You see
Yeah, she's rushing. She's like frantic rushing, just running in there.
I'm flanking.
what you see is that the furniture has been tidied up. Chairs have been fixed. The wood debris on the ground has been moved away. Generally, it looks like, yeah, someone's come in and they've cleaned up. But, yeah, you don't see any sign of Isadora or Alexon.
Dora!
Do I see
Dora!
anything from flanking to the side?
You do not. You walk around. You see there is no signs of life nearby. It is quiet. No signs of an
Dora!
Isadora or Alexon's life nearby.
What about the bird?
Yeah, you
Zero.
look over and you see a small orange fluff ball that looks to be sleeping in its nest. It starts to move a little bit at the yelling of
Dora!
Ione.
Put my bow down and switch to my Cyphos.
Man just
as
wants to
I
use all these
step a
figures
little bit
today.
closer to Zeal. Oh wait, no, it's not this one. This one.
Yeah.
Approach Zeal.
Pull your
And I
sword out
go-
and approach you.
Yeah, but I
the
put it
fuck?
down. Like my sword's down. But I'm just ready. And I go. Wake up, little bird. What do you see? Did you see anything that happened here?
The small bird shifts and stands up. You are all so loud. You know that?
I did not yell. I just whispered to you to not wake you up.
Yet here I am awake.
Well. Where is
she like laughs. There's a little chuckle coming from Zia. She's like, I see. What is it that you want, comedian?
Was Isadora was here, was she not, with Alexon?
Yesterday? Yes, of course. You were here too.
No, just earlier.
How would I know? You saw me asleep.
Oh, you must be quite a deep sleeper. Well, I apologize. I wish I could give you anything of import, but I only have this. And I pull out my dried up, couple days old maza bread.
She looks at the maza bread, and like you see, there's still like a small writhing of like grubs and stuff in the back of her nest. She's like, I think I'll be right, thank you.
Oh,
That looks like something you would enjoy more than me.
I don't enjoy it in the slightest.
Well, ditto.
Well, thank you.
Ditto.
I hope you have a good sleep.
I will try.
I go away.
She sort of sits perched. She watches over you guys now while you're.
I'm checking the
Looking
bedroom
around.
upstairs.
Yep.
Is the door open?
Yeah, you're able to. I don't think Isadora locked the door. I'm not sure. We're just gonna say that is.
Dora, we're coming in!
You push open the door. You see a tidy bedroom. You see like the cupboards sort of slightly ajar, as if someone had recently-ish gone through and grabbed things out of it. But besides that, everything seems to be in order.
Where could they have gone?
They're gone! They're nowhere to be found. What? I'm worried. I'm really worried.
We haven't checked everywhere, and Clementine kind of puts her hand on Ione's shoulder, comfort.
Why do you pick this word every time? You did it last time.
In a very nice manner, she puts her hand on her shoulder.
Come for pudding.
Shut up. We can
So-
still find them. They might be at the tavern. They might be. Wait, we were just
We
at the
just
tavern.
came from the tavern.
They could be anywhere. This is a big place. I'm sure Isadora would have told us if she was leaving.
The comedic bird did not see it. They were quite asleep.
Without
Carmilla
telling
saw
me.
them come here and did not leave.
Where would
Perhaps
she
is it
go
too-
without telling me?
Is it safe to say that they were perhaps ambushed?
Surely there would be
Fuck.
signs of struggle. If they had been ambushed, there would have been signs of violence. But this place looks just as we left it.
If only we had a certain someone with that mind trick that he always uses when he touches grounds and objects and weird things.
Yeah, it's OP if you ask me.
Can we start looking around, I guess, the general area for signs of scuffle, shifting objects?
All right. You can
Things,
all give me
less than
either a knowledge or instinct, your choices.
Well, it's either a
Knowledge.
+0 or a +1. So...
Yeah, I will do knowledge.
I'll do knowledge as well. I'm just
Do we get
loading my sheet.
advantage? Do we get advantage because
7 with hope.
For what?
do we for the fact that we're all doing it together?
You're all rolling. What do you mean? Why would you get advantage? Each of you are rolling.
24 with hope.
All right.
7 with
That's
hope.
with fear.
Cool. I do appreciate the fear. All right. Elio, you are looking around, and whether it's just you didn't wake up on the right side of the bed or whatnot, but it's just nothing
Probably
is
my arms a
sticking
little
out.
bit numb.
Yeah, you're still thinking about the attitude the bird was giving you and stuff. You can't find anything. Clementine, you sort of scotch around here and there. You look down and you manage to find in the bush this big fly. And you recognize it to be the same one that you choked on yesterday because it has like this sort of bent wing. And you sort of jump back quickly to avoid said fly as it zooms up towards you.
It's not what I was looking for. Oh,
Whereas Ione, in your small searching, you managed to see in this sort of pot plant here, this planter
Yeah.
outside, signs of burning on the edges. Not like the other ones that have the burns on them, but like a sharp flickering burn on the edge, like both the right and the left sides of this pot plant.
Guys, something burned here. That wasn't here before. I don't think so.
weren't these burnt by the attack?
No, that
Or is
was
this
not
a
here yesterday. I'm certain of it.
Clementine kind of like leans forward and inspects it and sees that yes, it does seem to be charred. Can she kind of like gently put her fingers to the pot and feel if it's warm or if there's anything coming off it?
Yeah, so you put your hand on the edge of the planter and you look down as the fine hairs on your arm are all standing up.
Do I get a zap? Is it like painful?
Doesn't
or is it
hurt you.
just-
It's just, yeah, like this static electricity.
Clementine kind of like pulls her hand back and is looking at her arm, and she kind of looks between Elio and Ione and back down at her arm so that they can see the static that is like kind of touched her. I don't understand. It's a bit of a weird reaction to have for a pot plant, right?
Do
Something
you-
happened.
Perhaps know anything about this, Ione? You are the closest to her. What has something to do with electricity? Is it... Do I hear you gasp? It's just like,
Yeah, she definitely had a reaction there.
sound like you do
I-
know something.
It's private.
Mm.
If
Was it
can
when I
help
had to
us,
leave
though.
earlier?
My bad.
My bad.
DM, we received all of our gifts together, right? She would have seen the
Yeah.
seed.
Yes.
Yeah, we all received them together. I don't know if she's gonna put like this is a pot for seeds, right? Like soil. There's soil, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I roll to like put 2 and 2 together?
Yeah, I mean, you definitely think. Yeah, give us a knowledge. I think a knowledge or an
she's
instinct.
a smarty pants. Yeah, I'm gonna go with instinct.
Yeah.
She's smart. I'd like to think she's probably the smartest.
Yeah.
18 with
Smart
hope.
enough, yeah. You're like, It clicks in your mind that there's electricity and there's a planter, and you know she was given some kind of special seed.
Okay. Okay, so let's think about this. Do you remember the gifts that we were given?
Mhm.
Clementine, you had a clay, right? Have you done
Yeah.
anything with it?
I made a rose, and weirdly enough, it smelt like a rose after I finished, but nothing else.
Interesting. Elio, what did you get?
My firefly pendant, it seems like it channels the power of the sun to extend my melee range. You saw the glowing blade I used in the underworld? That was it.
Yes. A gift from, would you say it's from your father?
It seems likely that Apollo gave me this.
Okay. Clementine, were you told where yours came from?
No.
Goddess of Rose? Meter?
Well,
I don't know.
if you remember, it was just a big bowl of clay.
Yeah.
I just in bed one night, just thought about touching it, and I
Whoa.
molded it into a rose. I haven't really had a chance to dwell on it, to be honest. I feel like we've been through quite a bit since then.
Yeah.
That is
And
true.
I got a pendant that makes me invisible from my father.
When you stand still, is that right?
Yes, yes, I
Didn't
have
it
to stand
glow
very still.
when we were in the underworld? I don't remember if that happened or not.
Out of character or in character?
Out of character, sorry.
Okay.
No.
It didn't. Okay.
No,
For some
no.
reason I remember that, but I'm stupid.
So I guess at this point it's like
Well,
you're saying that is
Isadora received a seed. What if she planted the seed and something happened?
Well,
You mean
all
like
our
an
gifts.
explosion?
Yes, maybe. And now she's gone with Alexon. Maybe Alexon was here as well when that happened.
Gone? You mean like they died?
No!
Alright.
I
feel
don't
like
think so. I don't want. No.
you two should take a couple of steps back.
Okay.
Can I grab the
Clementine,
seed
she's so
and
out of whack.
replant it on the other?
She steps maybe a little bit too far back and almost falls into the fucking bush.
All right.
"Ah!"
So you want to try and grab the seed?
Yeah, I just want to
are you
like do it quite quickly. Boop, boop.
All
And
right.
I'll
Are you like?
replant on the other feet?
Because it's not just sitting there at the top; it's like dug in there. Are you
No,
like
yeah.
blindly digging around for it? You're gonna like how? Explain to me how you're doing this.
Well, I'm using my hand, right? I'm just gonna
Sifting.
because I don't really want to damage it, but also
Yeah.
I'm assuming I can see what part of the, when you freshly dig dirt, there's paths that are seemingly more loose, more compacted. So I'm gonna assume where the seed is, just immediately like scoop my hand in and wanna put that lump of dirt, which I hope has a seed in it, to the other plant.
Okay. Okay. Give me an agility. I want at least an agility 15.
Yes. Oh, is there anything I can do to help myself? I guess I could just gonna be like riling myself up. It's like, all right, let's not fail this. And I give the three of us here the rally die, which is a
Ooh,
You're crazy. You're
1d6.
crazy.
Nice,
So I'm gonna
nice.
use that immediately to make sure I don't absolutely fail. 1d6 plus 1. Oh my lord! It is a 13 with fear. I needed
Alright.
Oh
that.
no.
Okay, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
And roll me a d6.
Absolutely.
That's good. That's good. You reach down, and as you grab the clump, your hand touches a part of this seed. Right.
Mhm.
And whether it is due to it having been recently activated or whatnot, it just zaps the shit out of you, like grabbing an electric fence on full ball, and you immediately take 1 point of damage.
Ooh.
And like your hand is just thrown off of it immediately.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I just like kind of like.
Clementine kind of like grabs the hand that went for the seed and kind of inspects it. Do I see any like injury or anything? Like, has he like got any like
He has a
burn or
very
anything?
a very very similar burn to the sides of it, not a burn caused by flame but by electricity.
So almost
It-
like charred.
Like those root-like patterns.
yeah, and
Yeah.
it's the same as on the side of the planter.
Clementine's gonna kind of like you know, gently wipe at the burn, like getting all the scorching off it, and kind of look around to see if she has anything to kind of like rinse it off with, like maybe water or something like that.
While she's standing to Elio, I'm gonna look for a little shovel, like gardening tools. Surely the house is gonna have gardening tools.
Something that's not metal. Something that's not metal, guys.
Yeah, like pretty easily you go through inside. I'm not gonna make you roll or anything. You manage to dig around and find a small trowel.
Mm-hmm.
It is made of bronze, but
Wonderful.
Yep.
I'm gonna take that. Okay, my turn.
My turn.
I'm gonna be very careful. You rest and recover. Okay, tend to his wound. Let me know if you need healing. I have a potion that I made.
I should be fine. It's just a little bit numbing.
All right,
Clementine kind of like shakes her head and just keeps tending to the wound.
I'm gonna use this tool to get. There is a seed in there, right? Did you feel it?
I felt a small piece of the seed. Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna try and get it.
okay.
And I use the tool to try
Alrighty.
and get the seed.
So you can give us an agility with advantage because you're
I
using
have
a tool
agility
for this.
+2. Okay, advantage is D10. And 2 agility. Here we go. That is a 29 with hope. Holy moly.
Alright.
Whoa!
That will do. As you're
Oh,
able
dig me there.
to trowel in and dig up a good portion of soil, and you see sitting atop the soil is this small sparking seed.
Okay, I have it. What did you want to do with it?
Perhaps replant it on the others.
Oh, okay.
Bit-
Okay. I'm
Clementine
very
kind
good
of
at
holds her
this.
hands out. Wait,
Yeah?
we don't know what happened when she planted that seed.
We
If
have to
it was
find
an
out.
explosion, then we'll all die.
Okay, move away.
Clementine very gladly
Oh,
takes a couple.
I mean, I've taken the damage. Might as well.
Elio, I'm gonna give him my one potion that I've made during the evening. I'm gonna pass it to Elio. Please hold on to this if I need it.
And he turns like a little bit more serious and like, I understand. I'll be here.
Thank you.
He only takes one step back.
Maybe a little bit further away.
Mhm.
If
If
there
I'm
is
too
an
far, I can't
explosion.
get you in time.
But if there is an explosion, if it's a big
Please.
one. Okay, fine. Whatever.
You know how stubborn I am.
I think she's more worried about her potion at this point.
This. Ooh.
All right.
She's gonna place the seed. She's gonna plant it in the spot here.
Cool. As you plant the seed down into the pot, you see like the static electricity sort of disappear under the soil, and nothing happens. You wait
Okay.
for a minute, and still nothing happens. There is quiet. You have just planted the seed, and yeah, it is quiet.
Maybe we need to water it.
Ups.
I take out my water skin and I pour some water on the seed.
Yeah, okay. You tip it in there. You hear like the crackling of electricity on water, and nothing happens. It's still just the plot just stays basic. There's no movement or growth or whatever. It is just planted.
Would it be safe to say that I've kept my maza bread in like a piece of leather, like a piece of leather wrap?
Yeah, you would have rewrapped it after you tried to give it to the bird.
Yeah. So I want to just like, you know what? I don't need this bread anyway, and I just chuck it away. And I want to use the leather wrapping to kind of like maybe put the seed here and we collect it and travel. Find some answers. Perhaps Teresias would know.
I don't want to leave without them. What if they're somehow still here? What if they're trapped in some place? I don't know.
Well,
I
this
don't
did not
think we
work.
I don't think we should remove the seed. It's possibly
We've
been left
already
here for a
removed it.
reason. No, as in, I don't think we should take it with us. I think it's been left here potentially for a reason. And what if we take it and I don't know, maybe it's like a honing beacon. Maybe it's like, I don't know, like something to bring them back.
Alright.
Maybe.
Perhaps while the day is young, we just go to the. Did you want to visit the Dryad Lady? What is her name again?
I'm gonna wait right here. I'm waiting
The
for
whole
Dora.
day.
I don't care how long.
Sometimes gonna like
Yes.
pat Ione's back. It's gonna be okay. Perhaps me and Elio can go and ask the Dryad if she knows anything about this seed, and perhaps she can help us.
Yeah. Thanks.
You wait here, and if Ione, that's you. If Isadora comes back, or Alexon, you know where we'll be, so you can come
Yeah.
find us.
Yeah, I will. I'll
There's your
wait here for
potion.
her.
I
Oh.
give back the potion.
Thank you.
It was your potion to begin with. You did not need to thank me.
Clementine kind of like, she can see that Ione's quite upset because Isadora's missing, so she kind of like makes sure she makes eye contact with Ione and says, just stay alert. We don't know what lurks in the shadows, so I understand that, you want to be here for when she comes back, but just make sure you're watching your own back, okay?
Yeah, you're right. She's gonna take her staff from behind her and she's gonna just place it in a more more battle pose. She's
Hell
just
yeah.
gonna wait here.
I kind of
with her
wanna
staff.
wanna say softly and kind of point without looking at him, just with my thumb to the back. It's like, and also if you are always in the danger, that one, the bird, that one.
Oh yeah.
They say they were immortal or something, so perhaps I don't know.
Okay. Good luck. I'll be here.
We won't be long. We'll be back.
Please don't disappear.
Oh, we won't. We go.
And the party splits even further.
All right, so yeah, you leave Ione standing there, guarding, watching over the planter, waiting for anything to happen, but nothing does. As the other two of you, where are you heading to?
Where did I go?
The
Veil
maiden
Throws.
lady? The tree lady?
Okay.
Yeah,
Veil
Veil
Throws.
Throws.
I'm on top
Veil
of the
Throws.
house. How did I get there?
Veil through.
There you go. As you travel through town and make your way up to Valthris, she's sort of sitting and relaxing on a stump inside the tree. She doesn't look well as you guys walk up. She has her head down, not in her hands per se, but just seems to sort of be weakly sitting there.
Clementine's going to take, as she approaches, she's going to take a low curtsy. It is good to see you again.
She wakes up to your voice and stands up. I'm sorry, I didn't see you there. Welcome back. Oh, where's Isadora?
That
Clementine kind of
confirms.
glanced at Elio.
That kind of confirms our initial worry.
Oh.
So Isadora is no longer in this region, is she? Did you see her leave, perhaps?
No, she most definitely would have come and spoken to me before she left. I've just been here.
Are you able to... You say that you are connected with the trees around Fateris, is that correct?
I more or less am the trees around Vetaris, yes.
Are you able to use your roots to feel if Isadora is here somewhere in the area, or perhaps there are remnants of her presence somewhere?
I can see a splutter of Ichor sort of drop onto the ground. I can try.
Clementine kind of takes a step forward and then also kind of like puts a hand on Elio's hand. If it's... I understand that you're unwell. If you can at least perhaps provide us with some insight, maybe that might save your strength.
Okay. What can I do?
When we looked at Isadora's house for her and our friend Alexon, we came across a pot plant with some dirt and some scorch marks around the rim. After some digging, we seemed to come across some sort of seed that gave us a bit of a shock when we tried to touch it with our bare hands. Do you know anything about that? Do you know what could have caused that?
She slumps back into her seat and she's like, a seed that scorched you. Kind of sounds like a portal seed, but not a normal portal seed. Portal seeds don't normally carry electricity.
Portal seeds, you say?
Yeah, they're a rarer item that can be found around New Greece, but the portal, if it was there, would probably still be active. They're sort of like a tunnel that you can travel through.
Is it a two-way route, or is it only one way?
Usually you plant one in one place and then plant the other in another place. They come as a pair.
I see.
And what would happen if, after traveling to one spot, if you removed the seed and then replanted it? Would that sever the connection?
If you replanted it, it should work like normal, but they don't normally scorch people. That sort of magic isn't part of the parcel with these things. That doesn't sound like nature.
Well, this is very helpful. I can see that your condition is not really going well. I cannot offer much comfort, but I wish you great health. And with that, he uses inspirational words and removes 2 hit points for her. Just to give her a little bit of a health boost narratively.
Yeah. You use this and give her a bit of healing. She You see, like, she takes this deep breath, and her chest looks a lot more full. She's not coughing as much. And she's like, that is nice. Thank you. I appreciate that. You are welcome at Fataris anytime. I'm sorry I don't know anything about this seed, but...
You have given us plenty.
Of course.
Yes. Thank you.
I wish you the best of luck.
And you
When
too.
we find her, we'll make sure that she comes and says goodbye before we leave.
Okay. Thank you.
Rest well. And
She
I take
sits back.
Clementine just takes another deep curtsy and kind of nods, and then turns and walks away with Elio.
Blip,
Blip, blip, blip.
And I guess we just kind of want to go back and just deliver Ione this information. That we just like,
Yeah.
I guess, wait, and then we chill in the tavern. I don't know.
I would
Yeah.
say
Just
that we
gonna
would
stay
probably,
there.
yeah, I would say we'd probably all wait next to the seed.
But that's so boring.
Yeah,
I'd
but that's
probably-
what I'm
yeah,
assuming
that's
that
fair.
Vampire.
DM wants to go back to the real
Okay,
meat of the
okay.
story, which is
Okay,
whatever
okay.
the hell's going down with Isadora and Alexa. I don't know. I'm just a player in this game. I don't know.
I don't know. I just work here.
Everyone's looking for Isadora. No one cares about Alexa.
Hey,
It's so true.
I deliberately said Alexon when I said
We're
where
assuming
our
you're
friends
tagging
Isadora
along,
and
bro.
Alexon.
That's
Well,
so
I
true.
said Alexon.
No, Ione doesn't care.
In Elio's mind, if something happens to Isadora, it's probably because of Alexa. So
That's
he's like, they're gonna be tagged along.
True.
They're probably tagged along.
So true.
That's so funny.
They're
Oh,
Actually, kind of
When
worried.
it actually is like the opposite.
Yeah.
All right.
This is the first time that he hasn't gotten them into trouble.
So
Yet.
yeah. So you guys head back to Ione and wait it out. Essentially, you just sort of
Mhm.
chill, make yourselves comfortable.
Ione is not chill.
Ione is not chill. Ione is stressed. She's worried. She's
Right.
biting her nails, watching the pot plants, hoping something will happen. As I'll switch back to the other group. Cool. We jump back to the Sanctum of Thunder. Marvelous. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, nothing.
No, what's up?
Nothing.
Okay. All right. A little bit of time's passed up here. You see as Krisi is sort of idle for a bit. He seems to be like mending the small scrapes on his armor inflicted in the fight with Alexon. You've rested in this pool probably for about 10 minutes now, and you feel fully revitalized with hope, like you're at max hope now. And Alexon, the 10 minutes pass in the pool up here, and all of your wounds have closed and healed over, and you are back at full health.
Oh, thank God.
Seeing you full of hope, Krisi watches as you leave the spa, and he's like, now you are ready to reopen the portal. Do you
Oh, all right.
do you have
You said. Sorry, go on.
do you have questions? You seem concerned as he starts to like walk ahead of you.
Well, you said that I can't come in and I need to prove myself. And that I wasn't ready, and I just wanted to know, is there like a way to know when I'm ready? Because this place it's made me feel more closer to him than anything apart from my magic. And this, obviously, and she touches her necklace.
He turns towards you and he places a hand on your shoulder. You feel like the warm buzz of electricity. He's like, I will know when you are ready. And I will tell you. And then turns, not coldly, but robotically is definitely the best way to put it. And starts walking. Now, these seeds, this seed, I should say, is one of a kind. They do not come in pairs. It is a soul unit, and it must be charged by your electricity, or the electricity of your father, more so. As he keeps walking.
Yeah, hold on, I'm just writing that down.
He sees you like scribbling down notes.
No.
He's like, yes, it must be charged by the electricity of your father.
Alright, but I can use my powers to charge it?
You can, but it will take a lot from you. For Zeus, it is but a fragment. For you, it will be almost everything.
Okay.
He guides back to this point where you see the plaque. You see Alexon standing at the edge, ready to throw himself into the abyss.
And this is the only way I can come and see you and come back to this place?
This is the only way you can come and go to the Sanctum of Thunder. It will cost you all of your hope. But you are welcome here at any time.
Alright. And just to... So this place, is it been disturbed by these new gods?
New gods?
Oh, sorry, you probably... With the disappearance of the gods, these new gods have somewhat taken their place.
Oh,
And they've kind of been hunting us.
I could tell there was something wrong with Zeus, but I was not aware of these new gods. They have not been here, though. No one has been here since Zeus himself. You are the first in a very long time.
Well, if it eases you at all, we had a prophet who let us know that they didn't leave. They didn't abandon us. Something's happened. They're not sure what, but and we're gonna. I hope we're gonna figure it out. But yeah, I just thought that you might want to know. I don't know. I'm sorry.
I have faith in you, child of Zeus.
Isadora, please. My name's Isadora.
Isadora. If it makes you feel more comfortable, then I shall call you that. Sure.
Thank you, Christy.
Now,
Um,
these portals will be open, and he puts his hand on your shoulder again, and sort of charges it, like the electricity sort of not hurting you, but charges into your shoulder. He's like, these portals will now open for a few minutes at a time when you open them, instead of closing rapidly like I assume they did before.
yeah.
But
Does it?
be cautious that people do not follow you through, that you do not want to follow you through, because you cannot close them early.
Right, so it doesn't close when I walk through?
No. They will now be open for 5 minutes whenever you summon them.
Alexon will kind of slowly walk into the conversation. Does that mean to say, Chrissy, that anyone can walk through the portal for 5 minutes, even someone with ill intentions?
It does. Therefore, I would advise only opening them in a safe place.
All right, we can do that. I think it's about yeah. This is a special place, and I want it to remain special and not tainted by any, like you said, ill doers. So I could definitely keep that in mind. 5 minutes. All right. I'll. So, and how do I do this? Do I just
He
touch it?
lifts up one of your hands, and sort of points his next to yours, and you see like the static on his fingertips start to course out, and it also like draws the electricity from your fingertips, and with like a sudden jolt, you zap towards the plaque, right? And all of your hope is drained in doing this.
Yeah.
Full 6 hope gets drained away, and you see where the lightning hits the plaque, that familiar like blue yellow electricity starts to build up, and you watch as the portal is formed out of this electricity and stands in front of you. On the other side, Ione, Clementine, and Elio are sitting there as this sudden burst of electricity flies out of this pot, and this portal appears in front of them. But we'll get to that in a minute. But yes, you do not see anything through the portal. It is just a sort of a mirror of like electricity. It's just a slab, essentially.
Panic.
But yes. Well,
It was nice meeting you, Prissy.
Yeah. Definitely. It was lovely meeting you, Chrissy, and we'll see you again soon, hopefully.
I'm sure you will. I'm sure I will be seeing plenty of you. But remember, I will be here to protect this place. Any threats you do bring back, I will assess. And
Be
Of
stronger
course.
next time, Prissy. As you see Alexon's armor completely fucking broken and tainted.
I believe it. And he sort of pats you on the shoulder, and you, unlike when he pats Isadora, you feel like the zap of electricity.
Okay. Well, it was nice meeting you, Chrissy. I'll see you next time, and hopefully our spar can last a little longer than it did today.
I have complete faith in you, Lexon and Isadora. As he watches you leave.
Alexon will walk like very close to the portal, but before stepping in, he'll just kind of turn to Isadora for a second. And he goes, Isadora, just before we head, just wanted to quickly say, you know that I don't really have any sort of understanding or allegiance or anything like that when it comes to the new gods and the old gods themselves. I know that we are on some kind of journey based off the fates that I don't necessarily comprehend, but I am sorry if I have offended you in any way. I was not aware that you were the daughter of Zeus, and it is obviously your secret to tell. So you will not hear me say anything to the others, and I will keep this to myself until you feel appropriate to say so. If there is anything you need done, let me know. But yes, I just wanted to say that.
Alexon, I appreciate that. Like, that is very kind words, and
Time is
Don't,
passing
like-
as these two hands grab you and yeet you both through the fucking portal. As he throws you both into the portal, as you have
Oh,
a
God.
real life 5 minutes, and 3 of which have
my
passed.
Oh my God.
As he throws
Let
you
me
both
have my
into the
minutes.
3 minutes pass. You only have 2 minutes left of the portal as he just yeets you straight through.
There's no way that was
That is
3
so-
minutes. There's no
Um,
way.
You gotta put a
You're a
timer now.
liar.
Every time you start
Alright.
putting the seed, you put a stopwatch.
Okay, so we are going. I'm not going to put the portal back here just because it's a lot of effort to build it and remove it. So I will just put a singular blue flame. But you guys have just seen this portal appear, right? And are
Yep.
just watching, like sort of stunned. And no time, because obviously you're not thinking 5 minutes, etc., but no time at all seems to pass to you guys. And then all of a sudden, with some pretty intense force, you see 2 bodies fly through the portal towards you.
Does Isadora hit me?
They would fall onto the floor there.
Okay.
That's
was
going to
ready
be
to
the
dodge.
portal sort of token, I guess. As you guys see
Ayaya
these
was
2 fly through it.
ready. She was ready with her staff, ready to battle, but then she sees Isadora immediately running towards her. Dora! You're okay!
Oh gosh. Oh yeah, no, I'm
Hug!
okay. I
Hug!
hug. What's happened? Is everything all right? Oh, I'm
What? You were
sorry.
missing!
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't tell you where.
I was
We
so
got-
scared.
I'm so sorry. We really need to figure out a way to send messages or something when things like this happen. I'm so sorry. I didn't know. We got a lot to. I got a lot to explain.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of dust herself and like fix her clothes up from being pushed. They're on fire!
Are you okay?
I'm more than okay.
Okay, good.
And I'm just gonna.
And as you're
I just
talking, the
give her my
portal
gift.
fizzles down and disappears.
Oh, I'm
We-
gonna try and grab the seed.
We tried replanting the seed, but nothing happened other than it zapped Elio.
oh,
I
Elio,
gave
I'm
her
so
like
sorry.
Give her like a wave, and she can see the lightning
Oh my
wound
goodness.
on the right hand.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, this is definitely. And she's gonna put her hand in and try to grab the seed.
You reach in, you grab it. Doesn't shock you at all. It's like it's brimming with electricity, but it doesn't phase you in the slightest.
Didn't
She
bother
like
her
picks it up
anyway.
and quickly pops it in her.
It, like it
in her
didn't.
bag.
It did bother you when you tried to grab it while it was an active portal. Like that,
Oh.
it zapped
Yeah.
at you, even you, Isadora, when it was an active
Yeah,
portal.
It
But
did,
yeah.
but being in its dormant state, you reach in, you grab it.
Mm.
Seeing
Yeah,
her
I
pluck
feel
it out,
like
I just go,
Isadora has a
wow.
bit more understanding of it now.
Yeah.
Wow.
You see her just grab the
I'm
seed
sorry.
just effortlessly.
It's- I'm sorry. It's just, to be fair, it did zap me before, but
Mhm.
it's no longer active, so I think that's why it was better now. I'm so
Ah.
sorry.
I think we're just glad that you're okay.
Yeah.
Yes, no.
And you too, Alexon, of course.
Next time, don't disappear without warning, eh?
Well, yeah, I'm so
Thought you got
sorry.
damaged.
We didn't know what it was, but it turns out to be a portal, and Alexon went through, and I didn't really have time, and I wasn't gonna leave him by himself, so I made that quick judgment. I'm sorry, but like I said, we
Oh,
definitely.
Okay. So it's Alexon's fault.
You threw him under the bus straight away.
Oh,
Motherfucker.
no.
I just like
Yes!
I side eye Alexon.
Him!
I side eye Alexon, and I was like, oh,
It's no,
okay.
please. It was I planted the seed. It was like he was doing a good thing. Please don't. This wasn't a bad thing. And she like looks at Ione. She's like, I promise you, this was my fault. I wanted to come here and clean up our house, and Alexon helped me. He was being very kind, and he was being very he was being a gentleman, and
Okay.
please, I'm
Okay.
telling you all, this was not another one of those things, I promise.
I believe you.
I am it is my fault. I found the seed, and I just was very curious what the seed was, and I decided, after cleaning up, I planted it, and then one thing led to another, and we went through a portal, and I'm just
Did you go to?
it's not here.
Yeah, where did you go?
Well, a place where, so obviously my father gave me the seed, and it is, it's a portal to a place, like a sanctuary,
Oh.
which is really nice, but,
Oh, that's nice.
yeah. So it was safe. Nothing happened. Even then, like, oh wait, no, he looks fine now. Never mind.
His armor is
safe.
all
Except his armor.
broken.
Except his
Yeah,
armor.
his armor's all
Yeah.
fucked up and stuff, but he is just a picture of health.
Yeah,
It's
I
not-
just like I just point at his direction and go like, does that look fine to you? He looks like he's
Look.
been through the ringer.
Alexon is like too afraid to speak up because he never got to finish his conversation with Isadora, so he doesn't know if he wanted him to shut up or say anything.
No, it's no, it wasn't. He did some non-lethal. What do you call it? Sparring.
Yes, I sparred with a man there who is much stronger than I, hence
What's he doing
Right.
there?
Alexon. will just
He
look at
lives
Isadora.
there. He lives there.
At the sanctuary.
Yes, but as his armor is, sure, we're gonna need to get that fixed, but I understand you don't trust, but we're here, we're safe.
Yeah.
You
That's
know,
what
if you
matters.
don't feel comfortable going there, that's fine, but
Oh, no,
I
I
don't
feel
think
like-
you need.
I feel like I don't know about the others, but I'm taking this quite well. You have this teleportation thing, leads you to a place. I think you're not trusting us because we know nothing about this place other than you saying it's a sanctuary and there's a man there.
Well, of course, it's a bit
No,
of a
no,
habit.
you don't step back. Don't move back. You're here too. You were there.
Look, I've been told to keep, it's a bit of a habit, like I was saying. It's, a secret I've kept my whole life.
You don't have to if you don't want to. I think we can all understand if you want to keep secrets that you don't feel comfortable sharing.
Well,
Mm.
no, I think I
What are
do
you doing
trust
here?
you guys.
As Alexon will turn around and look at the bird and also divert the attention.
Tiny little
This fucking guy.
this tiny little flame colored chick looks up. She's like,
Chicken.
well, I was not getting any sleep because, as usual, you all decide, hey, let's just stand like 5 meters away from Zeal's nest and discuss our life stories at full volume. Have you not heard of walking and talking?
No,
It shows!
I didn't say that with my accent. It was out of character.
You are also
It
aware
shows.
that you could build your nest somewhere else.
I didn't
No.
need to. It was quiet here.
Zeal, and Isadora's gonna come up from behind Alexon. I'm
Yes?
sorry. We won't be here for long, I promise. I'm sorry. We just had a
we
bit
should
of an
go.
ordeal. We'll go. Please, I'm so sorry.
Like moves forward and bites on the side of Clementine's dress. Why are you afraid of me?
Clementine's looking down at this talking bird. I've never seen a talking bird before. And she kind of like takes a step back and bumps into Elio and goes, "Oh, I've never seen a talking bird before. Is all, and much less one that bursts into flames."
I don't burst into flames. What do you mean? I haven't burst into flames in days.
But you do.
Oh, well,
Sometimes.
okay. Yes, well, I mean, I tell you, I could burst into flames right now, especially if people keep talking at max volume right outside my nest.
I'm sorry. What?
Clementine looks around. I'm quiet.
You know,
Going through
Alright.
some
this
things,
was
okay?
going. I died a couple days ago.
I grab
Zeal.
both of Clementine's shoulders and slowly like we apologize. We apologize. Let's just keep
Yeah,
going. Keep going.
Yeah,
We'll go.
It's just
I'm
walk
sorry,
and talk.
Zeal.
Walk and talk. Yeah.
She like turns as the Lexon is like walking back. She like winks at Lexon like a friendly wink.
Thanks, Seal.
And stay out.
Clementine's just like, as she's walking, her head her head and eyes stay turned towards the bird with like still that same like like awed expression. 'Cause
like-
she's just
She does
Would-
that
would
thing
Alex-
where she like jumps
Alex-
forward at you a little bit. She's like,
Would
and then
Alexon have
Clementine's gonna fall off the rose bush. she has no
would
Ow,
Alexon have
ow.
interpreted that wink as Zeal did that on purpose?
yes, 100%.
Cool. All right. Yeah, Alexon will wink back as he walks as well as he smiles to himself.
As Zeal hops back towards her nest. You guys see as she's like drive by hopping, like she's looking at you as she's hopping, like fucking. I swear to God, these people so loud.
Kind of limping. She's got leaves in her hair and petals from the rose bush in her hair, but not in like a ooh wow. It's like she's just
Disheveled.
In the wilderness.
Yeah, she's having a rough day. She doesn't look as glowy as she usually does.
Oh, you're back.
Yeah,
We found them.
Oh,
we're back now.
you
But
were they just at the back of the house?
You don't need to know.
Okay.
We just tied it up. But we're probably heading off out of the fertility chance.
Wait. Maybe we could tell you exactly where they were if you give us a discount on that ring that Alexon wants.
I already gave him discount for 4 bags, down from 5 bags.
More discount.
More discount? For what? I don't care where your friends were.
Oh.
No offense, Isadora.
None taken.
I had to try.
All right. Well, I'll see you when I'm back here. It's good seeing you, Camilla.
It's good seeing you too. Bring your mum back. She's not very regular customer, but she buy things sometimes.
Yes, as soon as I can, she'll be back.
Excellent. Good luck. Be
Bye.
safe.
Alexon will take like a couple steps towards the road down to the tavern, and he'll kind of stop for himself, and he's just kind of reflecting on just the morning he's had, and traveling with what to him is the only demigod he's ever met, and how important this journey has somehow become. And there's like this little bit of resolve as he looks at Isadora and Ione who are walking back, and he goes, I just need to try again. I will join you guys shortly. I assume you guys are going to the tavern. Just give me 5 minutes. I'll catch up. As he's gonna run back to the shop to try.
Oh my god, I tried
Carmilla
one
again.
time.
Oh my god. Alexon loves jumping!
Okay, so like as you walk in,
Attacking.
she's walked back around behind the the thing, and it's almost like a standoff, right? Like she sees you walk in, she's got the ring in her hand, and like you guys lock eyes. It's like the anime fucking eye scene where they both pop up. And she's like,
It's like a Western standoff. Like,
"So you have returned."
I have returned, Carmilla, and you know why I'm here.
I know why you're here. So you got the money?
I do not have the money, Carmilla. My position and my financial position has not changed in any way whatsoever.
You have friends. I just saw your friends. Why you not ask your friends for money?
I haven't really earned the right to call them my friends. I've caused them nothing but trouble. But this ring, whatever it is, I still don't understand what it does. But it is important for me to have whatever arsenal I have to be ready to protect and help in this journey. I know this means nothing to you, Carmilla, and you, at this point, you only care about the coin itself, but I am pleading to you as a warrior of Sparta to try and maybe ask for something else other than coin.
She's staring at you. What do you have?
I have
He's
my
like, I
sword.
pity you.
I have I have my sword ready to do whatever you want. I do not have anything physical on me, unless you want to take it for the eye again, if that is of any worth to you. But Carmilla, I cannot believe that you have no other motivations other than coin. There must be something you want done, and I am here to do it for you. I promise you, I will.
Interesting. You offer me work. Work does not make the world go round, Alexon. I will need that gold orb and then your help.
That is fair. I can offer that as he takes out the gold orb. I hope whatever this work is does not involve harming the innocent. But I am ready for what you need, Carmilla. You seem like someone who is not evil, so I'm imagining that this work doesn't involve hurting any children or women or anyone innocent, but you let me know what you need.
All right. She holds out the hand for the orb.
He gives it.
Yep, she takes it. She looks at it. She sort of rolls it around in her hand, sort of gauging it, and she holds the other hand up, looking at the ring. All right. Wait here for a moment. She heads back and starts ruffling through some stuff in the back area of the sort of storeroom. She puts together a little satchel, and she comes out. She's holding the satchel, and she puts it on the desk next to you, and holds out the ring and puts the ring in your hand. You will know the right time to open this satchel. It is not right now, but you will know. And then you will be given the instructions that you need.
All right. As in, okay, so I just keep the satchel with me, and I
Just
will know
keep it
when
on
is.
you. And when it is time, you will know, I promise.
Exxon will kind of take the satchel, and then when he takes the ring, he will hold Carmilla's hands with both his hands, and he goes, "Thank you, Carmilla. You have offered me the means to be more useful to the people that I'm traveling with. So it probably means not much to you, but it means a lot to me, and I will keep my word. Thank you for that.
Of course. No problem, Alexon. I trust you will keep your word. Good
I
luck.
promise.
Remember, you will know.
All right. Thank you, Carmilla. As he walks with a smile on his face as he puts the ring on his finger.
Excellent. You put the ring of unbreakable. Can you two fucking stop? As you put the ring of unbreakable resolve on your finger and have given up one of the eyes of the mares of Diomedes.
Yes.
Okay.
What was that again?
Damn.
You don't know.
I wonder if we're gonna come to regret that.
Probably.
Probably.
Just buy it off Camilla.
Yeah, true.
For 10 bags of gold.
True, true, true.
Yeah, Alexon, very happy. He has a stride in his movement as he catches up. Have they moved further, or are they just where he left
They would have moved a little bit further, I
Yeah.
imagine. Yeah.
We didn't. We just stayed there.
We just waited for your whole fucking bargaining.
Yeah. Yeah.
As he catches up to them, if anyone turns back to look, he has this little smile as he puts up the finger with the ring on it. It's I got it. But in his internal dialogue, he is slowly understanding the importance of this journey as a whole, because he didn't really fully comprehend it yet. And if he's traveling with someone as important as the daughter of Zeus, there must be something to this.
And with that, I'm going to give you an opportunity to potentially use this ring. The others turn back and see you running forward with this ring, right? You have got this smile on your face. I am going to spend a fear. And as you're running up to them, this fucking frog sort of jumps out off this little dirt patch into where you would be stepping, intending to trip you up.
Intending to trip me up.
So I spend a fear. This frog just as a passive occurrence, you are just running, and this frog just jumps out in front of you. This small frog, and you will trip over it.
Yeah, I need 4 hope, and I'm at 0, so I can't really use the ring.
Okay, cool. All right, opportunity has passed as you run. Your foot catches on this frog, and you fall face first and just slam into the ground. The others will watch you just fucking eat shit as you
This
fall.
feels so directed.
Isadora's holding back a laugh.
Clementine doesn't hold it back. Clementine full on starts laughing.
As you guys watch the
Oh my
frog just
God.
jump out of here, it just takes
No!
off.
No, Ione's trying to catch the frog.
Give us an agility, Ione.
Yeah.
I slow clap.
That's so funny, man.
Wow.
Look, I thought you would have the hope, and then you would spend it to avoid consequences. But never
no.
mind. How'd your agility go?
That I cannot see it in the log, but it was very low. It was like a 4 with fear. I'm sorry.
You run to try and get the frog and trip over Alexon,
Yep.
and you
Yep.
fall over
Oh!
on top of Alexon as the
Clementine
frog
is-
jumps out of
Clementine's
your
on the
view.
floor. Clementine's on the floor laughing. She is hitting herself laughing. She is dying of laughter.
Oh, that's so
Alexon will
good.
slowly
Oh, my
lift
stomach. Oh my God.
Ione as he
I'll
gets
help.
up.
I'll grab her other arm.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Wow, you're strong. Okay, thanks.
That was embarrassing, but I look, Isadora, I got the ring.
Oh, that's very nice. I couldn't get the frog.
Oh, we'll get
Can I-
another one.
I'm
Can I
glad you got the
give-
ring.
Can I give Alexon a fist bump? And yeah, what do? I just like hold my fist up there.
Yeah, Alexon will like kind of look confused and fist. He'll bump your fist as well.
And as you do that, he's like, "That's rough, buddy," and he'll give you he'll use his close knit skill to give you 4 of his 6 hope.
Oh my god.
As you feel the warmth go to you along with the burn. That's rough, buddy.
Along with the bird.
Oh, that's so good. I'm gonna spend hope on shit like this more often. Spend fear on shit like this more often. Oh, that's so good.
Yeah,
Fuck.
so you get 4 hope. At least there's that.
Yeah, I mean, what Alexon feels is just warmth, and like as you give him a fist bump, and he goes, and he has like this genuine laugh to himself as well about how stupid that situation was, and yeah, he just kind of looks at all of them, and yeah, again, internally, he's just very happy that he has something that can help protect them or help in a fight.
Nice.
Alright, well, days are wasting, and Isadora, your Veltris, was it? She wanted to,
yeah.
she wanted to see you before you leave.
Oh, of course, yeah. I gotta say goodbye. Mr. DGM, what time is it?
DGM.
Is it still
It's still morning.
DGM?
It's still morning. Yeah,
Wait, how long were we were away for?
probably like
We were away for?
20 minutes at max, half an hour. A little bit of time to look around before you met Chris, and then
We can wait for you here.
Yeah, I mean, of course, if you guys want to just relax, and I'll just quickly say goodbye and check
Yeah.
up on her.
I'm gonna
I'll be
refill
back
my
here.
water skin and get more of the alcohol.
I might try to
Oh,
fix my
okay.
armor in the meantime.
okay, yeah, you guys can have a
Oh,
short rest for
oh.
sure. And you
I'll
can
help Clementine pack up.
Cool. All right. What we'll do is we'll go have a very quick break. What do you guys? 10 minutes. And then come back, and we've still got a little bit of stuff to do, so it should be good. But we'll go have a quick break. 10 minutes, have a conversation, and then hopefully leave Fataris. Oh boy,
Yo,
go back to the world and do other stuff, and
Yeah.
kill things and get killed
Let's
again.
get out of here. Yeah, get
Alright.
killed again.
We'll be back at 5:25. All right.
alright.
I will
Okay.
send us the abyss soon. Right. See y'all. Mwah. All right. We have returned. I assume the players will start rolling back in shortly.
Roll out.
Autobots, roll out.
Roll out.
You losers. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, what the heck?
Boom, boom, boom.
What the heckity heck?
Would anyone like to prepare with Alexon as he fixes his armor?
Would anyone what?
Want to prepare with Alexon as he fixes his armor?
Downtown.
So wait, am I talking to? Is Isadora talking to Valthus, and then I'm coming back to do the short
You
rest?
can
or am
just
I
do your
resting
short rest
here?
stuff while you're talking to Valthus. So what do you want to do?
Okay. Well, I'll be preparing.
So you're getting a hope. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that can even be. You can be said that you're getting hope by going and talking to Valthus. Like it's like a, a thing. You just, it's a nice moment, and so you're feeling warm on the inside because you go and talk to Valthus. So that's fine. But the rest of them, yes, just do your short rest stuff. Obviously, you only get one thing because it's a short rest unless you have a certain class or ancestry that lets you do something else. But yes, you guys can do those
Oh, wait,
while
what?
Isadora does what? Short rest only gives you. No, it gives
No,
you
it gives
2
you two,
points
but
of
just-
2 different things. That's right.
I'm here.
Yeah,
Instead
but
of getting the
you
total.
instead of clearing all stress, you
You
clear
clear a
1d4.
D4. Yep, sorry. Yep, so do that while Isadora's doing her thing.
Yeah. Can
Just
I prepare with others or no?
no,
Okay.
you would be separate.
Clicking confirm.
Yeah,
Cool.
I am preparing with others though, because
Okay.
I'm helping Clementine move shit. Because
Cool,
I don't
cool,
really have anything. I just have a net bag.
All right, cool. Well, while you guys are doing that, we'll let Isadora talk to Valthros.
Oh, Valthus.
Welcome. I'm glad your friends were able to find you.
Yes, well, I used the seed that the Pythia gave me, from my father.
Oh.
Yeah, it's actually a portal, that actually leads me to, she kind of looks over her shoulder to make sure, like, no one's, like, randomly just behind her. The Sanctum of Thunder. Are you familiar with that place?
I have never heard of it.
Right. No, neither have I, but that's where it sent us.
Interesting.
And it takes a little bit out of me, but yeah, I can, and she pulls out the seed again and shows it to her. I can yeah, I believe I can use it again, but yeah, like I said, it takes a bit out of me, but I'm back and I'm perfectly safe. Like that place is safe, as you can imagine, coming from him. But
I see.
how are you doing?
I am feeling a little better since your friend gave me some revitalizing energy.
Oh,
The sad
did,
one. He
oh,
seemed to help a little.
oh, that's mighty kind of him. He didn't have to do that. I'm so glad. Um, okay, well, I'm gonna be looking out for that maze. We probably won't be going there straight away. We do need to go to the Ashen Fissure. But yeah, we'll try our best to get over there as soon as possible to help you, okay?
I appreciate that. And she takes like this little blue, like a glowing flower off of her sort of shoulder. She takes it and she puts it in like your hair to the side. It's like a little bright blue flower. Keep this to remember me.
Of course. Thank you. And she just like kind of like moves her hair around so it sits nicely. Um, all right. Well, I'll be back as soon as I can. Okay.
Of course. You best be safe on your travels, all right? I know I can't leave, but if I find out you're being reckless, I swear I will come and I will get you.
Of course, I'm always safe, and um, I'll definitely keep that in mind. I'm coming back to you. All right,
Of course.
I'm coming back to you, and then everything will be just as it was before.
Find your mother, but please, again, be safe. Do not put yourself in danger if you can help it.
I will.
You are a
All
good
right.
kid.
Thanks, Malthus, and she goes in for a big hug and kind of lingers to like just kind of block it away in her memory so she can come back to it when she's meditating.
Yeah. She gives you the hug back and scruffles your hair a little bit and heads back off and much more comfortably sort of sits down and relaxes. Not as weakly as she has in the past, like before.
I'll see you later.
Be safe, Isadora. I will
Same
be
to you.
here, as always.
All right, bye.
She watches you head off. She waves like she's waving at you as you walk away. Like she keeps waving.
I'll just teleport her. She walks back
Yeah.
to the tavern.
Oh my god. I know a person like that goes like, bye now. Okay, bye. Bye.
I like to think that she's doesn't want to say goodbye. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And she doesn't want to like, because she's so scared that it's something's
gonna
gonna
be the last.
happen.
Yeah.
And so she's like just like trying like to take a nut, but yeah, no, I get you. It's absolutely like, oh my god, shut up!
Why are you afraid of the inevitable?
Anyone doing anything here at the tavern before we head to the world map?
I'm gonna refill my water and grab some alcohol.
Yep. You do that. You go in. You pay for more alcohol. That's you take it, and very
alcohol.
Serpent-like man gives you like a wine skin. You get a goon bag, basically.
Nice.
Alexon, where are you? What are you doing? There you are. Alexon's dead.
Husband died.
I'm just outside the tavern mending my armor.
Nice.
Next to the cactus.
All right, everyone good?
Yeah.
What does Clementine want to do?
You muted.
Clementine wishes I was dead.
Sorry, I was muted because I needed to go to the bathroom. No, Clementine's fine. Clementine is, I guess, you guys might notice that Clementine, there's something not quite the same about her. There's something not quite right about her. Like I said, she's kind of lost a little bit of that, like, usual kind of glowy,
Confident?
almost like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like she's kind of just like walking around, almost like in a daze a bit.
Like
she's had a rough couple of days.
Occupied.
She's had a rough couple of days. And yeah, and it's kind of showing a little bit. Her skin, though she's still like, she's still got this kind of, ethereal kind of like beautifulness to her. That's not a word.
Beauty.
There's like, beauty to her. She's a bit duller. She's got like her eyes seem a bit tired. Her hair's not as, shiny. Like there's definitely something amiss. And she just kind of is like going along with what anyone else is doing around her, like, a lot more silent than you guys would be used to.
She went from a 10 out of 10 to a 9.5.
Exactly.
Just slightly less than
But
perfect.
to her, that's like going from a 10 out of 10 to like a 3 out of 10. Like she's
So
struggling.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we will head to the world map. Place we have not been in a while.
Yeah. Let's go and die.
Yep.
We haven't even
Clementine.
used the new minis that I've like the
Clementine.
minifigures. All right, who wants to be on the world map?
Don't make it Clementine. She can't handle it.
Can I?
Elio, marvelous. Boom, you are in control. The figure is switched. Elio, go crazy.
My friends, it seems like we are to head to the Ashen Fisher if there's no other things that we wanted to do. Perhaps it is time we progress the main quest line. Perhaps it is time we meet with that Titan or Titans.
I think so. I think we've been putting it off for a little bit.
I think we have sufficient amount of questions that need answering.
Yeah.
All right.
Elio, I just wanted to say, actually, Valethris let me know what you did for her, and I want to say thank you. That was very kind of you to do, and not needed, but I can see that it's helped her a lot, so I just wanted to say thank you so much for that. It means the world.
He doesn't know how to respond to that, so he's just gonna be like, yeah, no worries.
Right. So
Alright.
you guys travel across the open plains as you leave Fataris and stick to the more southeastern path as you start to head through the back into dense forested areas. We're going to do yeah. Well, it makes the map look bigger, which is like a great bonus. As you get to this area, we're going to roll for encounters a different way now.
Ooh.
So I want the person on the map to roll a hope and fear straight up on the map. Roll your 2d12s. First one will be hope, second one will be fear.
Ooh.
First
How do you
one.
know which one's the first?
Oh,
and
the
second
first one.
Oh, rolling in second.
Okay.
Right.
Fear.
Whoa, wow. Okay. You
A 3
that
and a 2.
I did not think you would get a
Five
hope
with
roll on
hope.
that. But excellent. Too easy. You guys come past this very densely mountainous area as Isadora gets sort of flashbacks to having fought the Manticore in this location. But your luck seems to be on your side as you move through peacefully and without any kind of
Yeah.
assault.
Yeah.
Nice.
Otherwise, you're going to fight a Manticore.
Damn.
We could have taken him.
Ben's low-key shaking his fist at the
No,
sky.
I think that's a really good way
God
to do.
damn it.
I think that's a really good way to do the encounters from now on. Is
Yeah, it's cool, I like
there are
it.
going to be set ones, of course, but for chance ones like that, that you guys are all hoping fear.
Then
Oh,
we
no,
can.
what I mean is that we didn't get an encounter. So you're like,
Yeah.
Oh,
"We're
that's okay.
talking!"
As I said, there are going to be set ones, but
Yeah.
cool. You guys make your way through the Umber Lake region. In the daytime, it's quite peaceful. You guys pass through the very lake that you would come out of, and you notice this massive crab sort of just floating around in the lake.
Wow.
And keep going. I
No,
doubt
wait. Can I talk to the crab?
you wish to go back to Umber Lake and try and talk to the crab. Why did I bring this crab up?
Why did you bring this crab up, man?
Why did I bring this crab up?
You are your own enemy, brother. I
Look,
was
when you say
playing
there's a
with you,
massive
man.
crab, you don't think someone's going to go up and talk to the crab, all right? It's a crab.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well,
you
You
know
know what?
Ione's
No,
weird.
no, let's play
she
these
was literally
games.
just chasing a frog.
Let's play these games. No. I think this will be a good learning lesson.
Oh
Oh
my
no!
god.
Oh no!
Oh my
Oh
god.
no!
Yeah,
What
we're
happened
just
to
like we're just crossing by, and Ione's like, "Hey,
Oh,
Wait,
crab!
guys, there's a giant crab. Wait.
Cool. All right. No, this will be a great learning experience for you all.
Oh, I hate this. I made a mistake.
As you are here, walking by, and you see a crab off in the distance in the water. So you're here. You know this area. You've been here
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
And you see as it starts to move closer towards the water's edge. And then this what looks like a smaller crab gets closer and closer.
Guys, look! It's a giant crab.
And you
Oh.
see this thing is monstrous in its proportions, as it's one of its eyes seems to watch you from the edge of the water, while the other eye is down scanning for food.
Oh, great
I pull my
crab of the
bow.
water. What
Boy,
is your
boy, wow.
wisdom?
You ask for the wisdom of the crab as the other eye lifts up to look at you, and it starts to turn to its side and slowly walk up the hill towards you guys.
Let's
Can
go.
I?
Oh my god.
Can I-
Isadora, can you
eyes
grab
are
fucking
going
Ione?
wide. She is looking up at this big ass crab. She is freaking out. She's like, haven't been through enough, really.
Grab her! Grab her!
Wait,
Is it-
wait,
is it-
what are you guys talking about? Look, it's a beautiful crab.
Can Alexon instantly just grim psychometry to see if this was
No!
this is a violent crap?
You can see as you're there grim psychometrying it, Elden Ring style, one of these claws lifts up and is preparing to fucking smash as you guys watch as this giant crab is
Alright, I don't
approaching.
need a
Actually,
vision. I don't need a vision. Get the fuck
grab-
out of here. I'm
Can
gonna
I
grab
grab
Clementine.
Ione and pull her back?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
I
grab
don't think
Clementine
he's
and pull her
friendly.
back.
Oh, Oh,
Ione, quick!
I have my
Okay.
bow ready to shoot at Ione if she
Oh,
doesn't.
okay. Not a friendly
Move
crab.
out of the way.
Doesn't talk like the bird. Maybe we can have it for dinner.
Clementine's
Maybe
gonna
not fighting the.
turn and look at Ione with like this look of. Oh
I
my
think
God.
maybe we can think about that another time after the Ashen Fisher, maybe.
Oh,
I think
I
that
think
beast
other-
is
oh,
hungry.
okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Ren.
As it watches you guys start to take off, it
Bye,
lowers its claw and just moves back into the water, and
We
you
could be
watch
friends next time.
as it floats through the water.
Well, maybe it could
Please
be dinner.
please don't call it to big creatures underwater.
Oh, okay, I'm so sorry. I'm
Take
sorry.
you back
I
to
think-
the world
Oh,
map.
It was so beautiful, wasn't it, Ione?
Right?
That was
It
a
was
beautiful
majestic.
crab.
Wow. If
I've never seen
Alexon did
anything
that, he
like
would have
it.
been cancelled by now.
That thing was so beautiful, wasn't it? I was like, no, it's
I
not.
think
If-
think just maybe next time it's more of a sightseeing thing. Maybe we don't grab its attention.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No,
I got-
no, of course.
I got a little too curious, I guess. And
Alexon's
the
like,
bird was talking, so
"These
I thought
double
maybe
standards."
other animals talk.
Alexon is
I
actually
know.
thinking double standards. He's thinking like Elio at this point would have been like, never speak to us, Alexon.
It will kill you, Alexon.
Nah,
D&D bird
nobody,
watching
nobody,
campaign.
nobody got hurt yet. So it's
Yeah,
like,
but
it's
how
alright.
how many times has Ione killed the party? I'm just saying.
Oh, my
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
Unfortunately, until someone else does do that, you're the one.
Yeah.
You're winning
I
that.
mean, Dan,
you're
that's
winning
kind of
that
you
one.
kind of ate him up right there. Like you kind of ate him. Up.
Oh my gosh. You guys continue after your brief but non-violent run-in with the crab. I need to change out of the combat music that I'd switched to. Your non-violent run-in with the crab. And you continue walking through the path. You pass the ruins of... you pass the lower mountain of Delphi and start to head up into the more rocky, mountainous areas of New Greece. You
I'm
notice as
assuming
you...
it's pretty obvious, the route.
Yeah, you see like a path. Thankfully, Alexon is able to guide you a little bit through this as he's been this way. You guys start to move up into the mountains. And as you're coming this sort of direction, you notice a chasm where it seems that as you're getting closer, the chasm itself, whether it's due to it being sort of shaded by the size of the chasm or not, it seems to be quite dark as I move you to a new map.
Ooh.
As soon as I notice, oh no, I don't really have. I can start a campfire when Will. I was gonna try and do something similar to like dancing lights from D&D, but it doesn't say. Would I be able to do that? It's so wild touches you perform harmless, subtle effects that involve nature, such as causing a flower to rapidly grow, summoning a slight gust of wind, or starting a campfire at will. Think that
So you
maybe
want
I
to start a
could,
campfire?
No, well that's just like such as. So I was wanting to do like kind of like a firefly kind of effect that I have like little fireflies around me. Obviously
Yes,
not
attract
lighting
the
the whole
predators.
place, but or just to fucking see a bit better maybe.
Okay, so as you're approaching the chasm, due to how long you've been walking, it's also sort of about mid-afternoon at this point, late, like getting into the later parts of it. It's it's been a bit, and you guys have entered this chasm. You see the sun is setting. You also see this sort of unnatural darkness sort of covering through a large part of the chasm. You start to summon a bit of magic and manage to sort of emit a faint glow around yourself.
Nice. Pretty.
So we came from the south, eh?
Yeah, the map orientation. No, the map orientation's right. Yeah.
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 No, I'm just.
You haven't gone through the chasm yet. The chasm sits ahead of you.
Should we set up camp for the night?
This is still early afternoon, is it not? Mid afternoon? Late afternoon?
Well, I don't know this area. I don't know where the nearest inn or town is.
Was there a. Wait, out of character, has Alexon ever mentioned that he came from Ashen Fissure?
Not really, but during the walk, he would have said, or he is saying at this point.
Oh, fuck that! I hated that.
What the heck?
Hated that.
Some of
I
you
love
managed.
that.
Some
I
of
love
you.
that.
Some of you
Inflation in real
managed
life.
to hear the buzzing of something in the vicinity. You can't see anything, but you hear a buzzing.
I hate you. I flinched in real life.
Alexon will start running in the direction of the buzzing. Hold that thought, Elio.
What's he doing? Where's he running off to?
Which direction did he hear
Coming
the
from
Wait.
in the chasm, but roughly.
Alexon, what's going on? Can you let us
It-
know?
Yes, Isadora. It's the fly that was in my head. Maybe not. I don't know, but I just have to check. Sorry, just and he'll keep running.
Pull out my glowing.
that's all
I
right.
hate
Well, we
that. I
should
pull out
we
my
should follow
glowing
him.
blade.
We're chasing
Alright.
flies.
You run in,
Don't
I
let it
have
get
more
into your
flashbacks
skull.
to the fly that she swallowed the other day.
and as you sort of get a little further in, you stop about there as a more extreme darkness sort of falls over the area. Now, in this moment, the darkness that even you've just summoned, Isadora, is extinguished. The only light that you guys can see is the blade of Elio glowing. As you hear the buzzing even more, Alexon, you hit something as you're moving forward. You sort of run forward into this something that feels large. Like, you hear the buzzing coming from it, you hear its wings flapping, and you walk face first into it. And you're not able to see what it is, but it has these large, like, almost like scales on it.
Alexon.
You've grown Metis as he realizes it's not fucking Metis.
Can we see the shadow?
You-
Isadora, stay back.
You guys can make out the bulk in this thing, right? You guys can see as it is like a shape essentially in the dark. It's like it is pitch black in this area at the moment, but you can just make out the shape moving. Thankfully, to the light coming off of Elio's blade, you can just barely see.
Alexon, what in the hells is that?
It is not the fly. It is some kind of monster attack.
No, it's like the giant crab, but a beetle.
No.
Isn't it pretty?
In the middle of
this-
your words, Alexon, a slashing claw rends at your chest. Oh my god!
Wait,
Just
Alexon would have. Alexon
another
would have
fucking
swung.
time of Alexon
A
getting
20, a
into
nat
shit.
20.
What'd you say, Alexon? You would have what?
Alexon was gonna swing anyway. Oh my god,
okay.
a nat 20. Alright.
Okay, well, it's gonna hit you. It's gonna hit you first.
It's a nat 20.
As you're preparing to swing, like, because you can still. So during this, anyone that isn't right, like within very close range of Elio, will be rolling at disadvantage because you can't see. So you're in darkness.
That 10
Elio.
feet?
Yeah. Anyone within 10 feet of Elio can see.
Okay.
But only within 10 feet of Elio, so you wouldn't be able to shoot it like from next to Elio out. You know what I mean?
Elio has to be next.
Elio
to it.
has to be next to it. And so yeah, so anyone outside of that range is just attacking at disadvantage. You can still attack and all that sort of stuff, but it's a disadvantage. As the claw flies towards it, you're gonna take whatever it is plus 20.
Oh my god.
As you take 18 plus, so you take 38 damage as this large fly-like creature slashes at your chest with some kind of leg, Alexon, and it moves over to you guys.
Is Alexon within close range of me, or is that not? Is that long range?
He's in close range. Yep, 30 feet. Yep, I think that's 30
then,
feet.
as a reaction, can I use my hex whenever a creature causes you or an ally within close range to mark a number of hit points? You can mark a stress to hex them.
Yep, you can definitely
Cool.
do that.
I'm marking a stress and I'm putting a hex on.
Excellent.
Mr. Alex on. What are you doing?
What are you doing, Alexon? You got
Victim
hit,
first,
so
bro.
victim first.
Yeah, Alexon, as he gets hit, he'll move his body so it hits a chunk of the armor, and then his Caduceus will absorb a big chunk of the hit as well. He'll look back for a second to the people next to him, and he 100% understands the situation is dire. As from where Isadora is next to him, he'll just kind of gather his strength to yell out to attack and initiate a tag team with her, consuming 3 hope.
Okay.
Shit.
Nice.
All
Nice.
Tag team.
So how does this work again?
So he spent the hope, and now both of you make attacks. And as long as one of them hits, then you can both do damage and add it together.
And both of
Okay,
them swing
sure.
at
I can
disadvantage?
I can do my Unleash Chaos,
Mhm.
which is 3 tokens. So I'll do a spellcast roll. So I
Yeah,
just roll.
Remember, it's a disadvantage because you're
Oh,
in the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So you just
I
gotta
rolled
yeah.
13 with hope.
Okay. 13 with hope misses. So let's see what Isadora gets.
So with disadvantage.
Yeah.
plus 3.
Oh, you got a 15 with hope? Oh, you didn't have the.
No,
yeah,
no.
I see.
Yeah, no,
Oh my god! I got a 6 on my disadvantage, bro.
It genuinely guts me when tag team attacks miss. I think that's like the most sad. Like I hate when tag team attacks miss.
Because it's like 3 hope
Um,
and then it's cinematic as well.
Yeah. It's
like,
what I would like to say. It's rough because Isadora has the rally. But she wouldn't benefit from it
I
anyways. It's not
wouldn't-
alex.
Yeah. Even if I got a 6.
No, sorry, no, Isadora doesn't. It's Ione and Clementine.
the 3 in the back.
Yeah,
Oh, yes, because we went there. No, of course.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys both swing towards this giant mass as you're just not. One of you shoots magic, the other one swings, and you manage to hit air. Unfortunately, as the form just shifts out to the side. As a reaction,
Do I still get a hope for that though?
yep. I'll say you get a hope. I would give myself fear on it. So cool.
Same with Alex on.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Alexon. I just can't see it.
No, I'm sorry, Isadora. We need to get back.
Stick close to me.
rather large.
So, as a reaction to you guys trying to attack it, it lets out this smoke from its breath, like from its face, right? And you watch as this smoke billows on the ground and within far range covers all 5 of you. Can everyone give me an instinct reaction roll?
So that's just an instinct, but it doesn't give.
It doesn't
hope or
generate
fear,
hope or
right?
fear. Yep.
Yeah. Instinct react.
Oh my god, I'm rolling terrible today.
23 with hope.
Ooh,
Yeah.
19
Don't forget
with
don't forget for the 2 in the back if you want to use your rally die.
Hmm.
You guys got good rolls.
We're good, yeah.
Okay.
We both rolled the same.
Who got under a 14? Only Isadora?
I got exactly
Yeah.
14.
Okay. Only Isadora. All right. So remember, none of you generate hope or fear with this one.
Yeah.
Isadora, so the rest of you are able to sort of cover your mouths enough to not breathe in this smoke, and it doesn't affect you. Isadora, on the other hand, as this smoke enters into your lungs, you see this vision in your head of Veilthrus spluttering, falling to the ground, and dying. You see her body wither and break down into just nothing but roots on the floor as you mark a stress and lose a hope.
Damn.
Like I just minus a hope.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
Managed to open.
Isadora just screams out. I'm not gonna scream, but
Yeah. Yeah.
she screams out with like saying Belthus and like believing that it's real, that what she's seeing, kind of like, yeah, kind of bit.
Isadora! Electron doesn't understand what's happening. You'll just like snap around and then just like grab Isadora, and start running towards
The light?
The light.
Cool. Well, it's still my turn as you attempt to. So it reaction and it attacks at you before you move. So it is just going to do a normal attack. So now this thing has peerless accuracy. So before it makes an attack, I roll a d6. On a result of 4 or higher, your evasion is halved against this attack. So I roll a d6 as it strikes at Alexon. And it's just a normal attack. All right, cool. It swings. It gets 14. Alexon, as its sort of bladed claw swings at your back as you start to move away with Isadora, and you take 20 points of damage.
Consume.
Fucking
Same
hell.
thing. Armor slot and crimson to reduce it to 1.
That's insane. It's a lot of damage, guys.
Cool.
Okay.
Does Isadora have an effect, or she just had that vision and?
No,
then
you
it
just
kind of
lost the
comes
hope
back?
and marked distress. Yeah.
So, but like as a character, as a character, is like has the vision like kind of like she's kind of shook it off, like is she
Yeah.
realized-
Yes. Yeah. You would.
Okay.
It's like a flash in your mind that haunts you for a sec, but you are
Okay.
able to move. Yeah.
All right.
Um,
All right. So is it our turn?
Yeah.
Now?
Yeah. Alexon's trying to move you away. Yeah.
Yeah, Electron will still just grab Isadora and run towards the
Yeah.
light.
She'll let him. She'll let him.
Does
Oh, I didn't
anyone
say how
wanna?
long was that. Sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't
Well, does
say
anyone
how
want to
long.
do something? Because
that's fine.
I'm a melee fighter right now because I don't want to switch away from the sword.
Yeah. I'm gonna do 2 things that don't require a roll. I'm going to do my warden, my elemental incarnation, and I'm going to do my fire.
Yeah. You can save that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fire.
Maybe I'm-
And then I'm also going to I'm gonna do my beast form. Wild shape, but
Nice.
not wild shape.
Electron. Oh no, I only have 2 hope. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm just shifting to the middle so
Yeah.
everyone gets illuminated more.
Yeah. Everything in that bubble can be seen, so you guys can see in that bubble, basically.
So we can't see the creature.
Would you like me to attempt to make it vulnerable, but I might roll with fear and everything? Like debuff it?
Wait, what does your hex do?
My hex
Boost her
allows me...
stats.
Yeah, it
against
boosts
Okay.
my stats against it.
Got it.
I can attempt to make it vulnerable with a spellcast roll.
That would be vulnerable. Is just adding advantage.
Yeah, it means it.
Yeah.
You guys have advantage against it whenever you hit it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have basically a magic missile. If we do wanna just do damage to it, but I prefer not to use my hope for that because it's not a big damage.
I
Yeah.
have. Oh wait, how far away? I have a returning blade. No, never mind. I'd have to move up just a little bit. But I have a returning blade. That is long ranged and it's within.
Does it say creature you can see? And then my question is, can we see the creature? Like,
So-
can we see the outline?
Any attacks that are leaving this bubble are at disadvantage. That's I guess the point is once
Okay.
it's in close range and like you guys basically have to be around Elio to see anything,
Yeah.
and even that,
Yeah.
the bubble is as far as that view goes.
Elio, let's move closer.
So I've moved like 10 feet. So I'm just gonna like, all right, on me, move
I'm coming with
around
you.
Oh,
like.
can
I'll move the bubble.
can
Yeah.
Alexon and
Well,
and
10
Isadora move because they just moved?
Yeah, you can move back into it.
around 10 more feet. What the hell? We're surrounded by an animal.
So
that's
I, as a
20.
panther, I have advantage on attack, climb, and sneak.
Mhm.
So I don't have disadvantage.
So you're
I
just
think my
rolling
movement
normally.
is-
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think my
and then
movement
when
is
I sing,
also
I
my
can
movement is
advantage.
30, right? So
Yeah.
I've moved 20, so I'm doing another like
Okay.
5
We're
or
at the
so,
same
yeah.
point. Yep. So I'm just following Elia.
Just
All right. So as you pull up to this distance, you can make out this giant black fly, right? And like it is like a flowing blackish purple color. Its wings like sort of have this void appearance to them. You see these massive bladed front like sides essentially, as it is just floating there. You see like the shadow push back over it, and it is a hideous monstrosity.
Oh, it's kind of cute.
I love that.
Out
She's
of
so
character.
mean.
I've seen that Pokemon.
All right. Yeah. Cool. So what do we? Can anyone do like? What do people want to do?
I want to try and debuff so that everyone else can roll with advantage. Is that okay? Because it could still be with fear. I could accidentally make it into enemy turn.
I'd say go for it, so everyone can just dogpile on the dude. I'm assuming if they're gonna attack the source of light, so it's chill.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna roll for Voice of Dread. It's a +4 spellcasting roll.
Yep. So you just have to beat its difficulty of 14.
Yep. Let me just double check my bonus from Hex.
It automatically. So once you toggle the hex, it ups your stats to be whatever it needs to be. That's why you.
Fresh cut grass.
No. Just on your character sheet. So you just.
Oh, let me remove it. Oh yeah, you're right. +4 is with that. Okay, you're absolutely
So
right.
that's why you
Cool,
got to turn
cool,
the hex on and off because it changes your stats. Like.
Okay, 18 with hope. Let's go.
Very nice. Very nice.
Oh yeah.
Let's do some damage.
It becomes vulnerable and it marks a stress.
Very nice. Very nice. Good stuff. Yeah, cool. You move up and you let out like this cry against it.
I like to think that she's referring back to Skelly and sending Skelly to annoy them mentally in their head.
Yep. I love that. I got this. As Skelly starts to mentally pester the giant bug. Yep.
He's Karening.
Yeah, it's still you guys. You guys rode with hope.
Yeah.
What does anyone else want to do anything? I currently have. Does that mean I get double advantage?
You just so if you're in this, you just roll with advantage, don't you? Because everyone that can see it just rolls normal.
Well, no, because now that it's
I don't think it's that.
red.
Oh, yes, yeah. So you add a
It's
second.
vulnerable.
I think you apply a second advantage. Yeah,
Oh, cool.
yeah, because you can
Because
press
it's
advantage
different
multiple
to-
times. Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
that's just how we're gonna run it for now. We'll
If someone wants to tag team.
Yeah.
If someone has 3 hope, I don't, unfortunately.
I do have 3 hope. Yeah, you know what? Why not? I'll use 3 hope.
I need my hope in case we start dying. I can become the tank.
Yeah.
With my
and
hope.
initiate a tag team with Isadora. If she wants to more.
nice.
Okay.
All right, both of you make an attack.
We just roll an attack, right?
Yep,
With
both of you roll
advantage.
with advantage.
+4.
It's +1 to agility and with advantage. Please.
At least it's still a hope.
All right, well, at least you've hit.
I've been
You've
rolling
definitely
2s and
hit.
3s.
All right.
2s and 3s.
So yes, because of Isadora's hit, you definitely hit. Both roll your damage. Elio, double whatever your
2d8.
damage is.
2d8 +6. 2d8
Hell yeah.
+6. 2d8
Double.
+6. Oh, that's nice.
So it's a 4d8. Well, do you want me to just roll
19.
Roll
2d8
it and then
times
just
2?
times it by 2. Yeah, just roll your roll
So
and then times by
cool.
2.
Ooh, double sevens. It's a 14 times 2, so 28.
Okay, cool. So 28 plus 19, you guys do fucking. You're well into it, severe. I'm gonna give you I'm gonna give you a
Nice.
4th hit point for that. We're not doing the severe damage thing all the time. I'm just doing it for this one. Due to the burning. I think we could do it. Honestly, I think we could, but I don't want to throw that on you, Clementine, sitting in the back like, please don't do it. As this, so you jump up and you start like biting on this thing's claw as you pull it down, and Elio rushes up and slashes straight at it. And though the metal of the sword itself doesn't seem to do it, the burning radiance that comes from the after effect of this sword like sears a plate of this thing's chitin straight off, as it takes a very big chunk of damage.
I'm just gonna say, it's weak to fire. I'm not sure, but I was like, oh, it's weak to fire.
Yeah. All right. Well, it's still you guys' turn. Actually, no. I'm gonna spend a fear. I'm gonna spend a fear.
This guy.
I got all
Guy
this
with big-
fear.
Guy with big fire sword swings at you. That's fair.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend a fear as it sort of lowers down into the vicinity, and of course goes straight for you, Elio. It is peerless accuracy as I roll my d6 to see if it drops off some of your resistance. Yeah.
I thought you were going to be like, it goes for Clementine, obviously. She's
I-
just in the background doing
He's at the
nothing.
back.
I get a 6, so your evasion is currently 12 for this roll. Sorry, 6 for this roll. You get halves your evasion.
Okay.
It gets 6.
No way.
Crazy.
That's
That's
do I
so.
evade it?
fucking-
Oh.
No,
I
it meets
think
it beats.
it
It meets it
beats
beats. Thank you, peerless accuracy, as it comes down at the guy that just cleaved off part of its fucking body and slashes towards you. You take 20 points of physical damage.
God damn.
Oof. Oof.
Yeah, well,
Alright.
I'll mark an armor slot, so I'll take 2 damage. But yeah,
Alright.
I get slashed, and you can see the shoulder part of my right hand that's holding the blade. It's kind of like bleeding now with a big gash.
Oh
Okay.
no.
Okay. Cool. As it goes back to you guys.
Oh,
I think Clementine should attack.
Yeah, get it,
Yeah.
Clementine.
Clementine
my
or
rolls were
Alexon as
so
well.
bad. Alexon
Yo.
has better rolls.
I think Clementine
What if
hasn't
you
had the
have-
chance to like
Do you
kick some
have-
ass.
Shine!
Do you
Shine,
have?
Clementine.
What are your
No.
cards? Do you have
No,
anything that can
I
support?
guarantee I'm going to be fucking rolling with disadvantage no matter what.
You're
I
in the light. You can see it.
No,
so
you
you're
said that I would. You said that there would be something wrong with me.
no, that's
Do
for
it.
that's for your charisma
it.
stuff. That's against people.
Okay,
things.
okay.
That's
okay.
if you're trying to impress people and stuff. You're currently like having issues because your fucking pride is ruined.
That is true.
Yeah, she's gone down
most
to
of
9.5.
Exactly.
Most of my cards, there's an enraptured one, and there's also a slumber one, but he's a fly, so I don't think that would work.
What's your main
Um,
weapon?
My main weapon's my returning blade, so I can try and shoot him with my returning blade.
Yeah, sure.
That'd be cool.
No, this is gonna be so bad. Okay, here I go.
Remember, you have advantage because you're in the thing.
Okay, I'll
because
have to reword.
the hex. Or just
It's
add a
vulnerable
d6.
hex, yeah.
Or you just add a d6. So you definitely
D10.
D10.
D10. Oh yes, because you're a thing. That reminds me that if you guys are failing with fear, I need to be getting double fear.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, or giving me stress.
Oh, Marcus.
Oh god.
Yeah, but that's my choice for that one, so it's good. All right, 20 with fear. Very nice. I'm going to go after you, but you definitely hit. So roll some damage.
Yay.
2d8s. Here we
Woo
go.
Woo! That's
11.
not too bad. 11.
11 is good.
Nice.
11 is a minor. As you toss this blade up, it like stabs into the upper carapace of this creature, and you pull it back, and it flies back to your hand. Very nice.
Clementine kind of did it as like revenge for the bug attacking Elio, kind of like a "you bitch."
Damn.
As a reaction, it is going to again use hallucinatory breath as it spews out this smoke again as it billows at everyone's feet. Give us an instinct reaction.
Instinct.
Yes.
That's my best stat. Now
Very
I fail
nice.
Oh, thank fuck! I rolled
it.
better.
Now I fail it.
Remember, none of you gain or
Oh, no, I'm
lose
okay.
hope/fear with
Wait,
this.
was it 14?
14. Yeah.
Yeah, I fail.
Okay, cool. I'm missing Elio. Elio's dead.
What do you need?
Instinct.
Hello?
Reaction. Instinct
Instinct.
reaction. Sorry, this isn't going to be a super long fight.
Holy shit.
Yeah, we're just going to hear.
Ah.
Okay, everyone
Well.
except Isadora and Clementine fail. All right. So as this thing starts to spew this smoke, Clementine, you are far enough back that you're able to get some distance from it. You know better this time, Isadora. Maybe your panther form, but you're able to see it. Alexon, you just see flashbacks of your wife burning in the underworld over and over again. Ione, you start to imagine like a violent scene where your mother is attacked and taken from the home by force instead of what you know to be true. And Elio, you see your partner kissing another man. And that plays back in your mind. Each of you are haunted by these. You mark a stress and lose a hope.
Oh boy.
All right. And then it will swing on Elio. Let's see if it
It
gets
didn't go for me.
It gets a 5, so your thing is dropped, Elio, as it is going to attack you.
Yeah.
What do I get?
He's doing the peerless
Gets it.
accuracy again.
Yeah. The peerless accuracy is just a passive. Anytime it makes an attack roll, rolls a d6 against
I
a person.
believe that hits.
An 8 will definitely get you, as you take 19 physical.
Oof. Same 2 damage, 1 armor slot.
Nice, and it's back to you guys.
Yeah, I'm on death's door, guys.
I
Alexon,
think it's Alexon's turn now.
Alexon is, he's quite enraged by the vision, more so than anything. He's already understood that he's been making his wife suffer, so this beast forcing him to, relive that, he just gets enraged as he swings his sword towards it.
Nice. Remember, you have advantage.
I do.
Roll at a d10. Add a d10, not the d6, because obviously the normal one just adds a d6. 30 with fear.
30 with fear.
That will definitely hit.
30.
Hmm.
God damn.
Dang. All right. Yeah, you definitely hit. You run up. You swing.
Plus, why am I not hurt more? I'll get +7.
Because it's currently going for the fucking lamp. It's like a moth lamp.
So 22, I get to reroll 1.
Nice.
29.
29 damage. That's pretty good. That's its severe. As you hit it for 3, you cleave off one of these front claws as it drops to the ground. And this thing is looking rough. You see the shadows start to slowly dissipate around you, but it's still too dark.
Ooh.
We
Cool.
should be a little bit more clearer for people to see that the light is flickering, but not because it's dimming or anything, but just because Elio's hand is shaking while he's holding the sword. It's a little bit distracted at the moment.
Alexon will kind of move him. While he attacked the fly, he will move himself in front of Elio, that if the fly does attack...
If you
the fly
shove
can
Elio back, Clementine will catch him.
Cool.
I don't know if I'll be able to shove, because I rolled with fear, so when I
Yeah.
attacked, I would have just moved in front of Elio, so whatever attack comes to me instead.
Nice. And it will swing towards you in the back as I get a 1, so you keep your full evasion. And it crit fails as its claw, due to you see the sort of black void liquid leaking out of its other claw, where it's been cut off, and it sort of wavering a little bit. It swings, and you're able to duck under it as it swings towards you, Alexon. And it's back to you guys.
Can I attempt to finish it off, or do you want to
Yeah.
go?
No,
Yeah,
no.
I'm
you
just
go.
gonna, before, I'm assuming this doesn't take a roll, so I'm just gonna run forward now that Alexon is kind of protecting Elio. Clementine's gonna kind of run forward and like kind of pull Elio back into her and stumble back so that he can get some distance.
Just got to remember that
kinda-
as you do that, the light also moves with Elio.
Just slightly, yeah.
Yeah.
It's still within. I just don't move
yeah,
that much.
but like I'm not like going "Whoa!" Like it's like only a little bit just so that he's not like right in front of it anymore.
Yeah. Cool,
Like
cool.
that.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Just making sure you
I am
understand.
Gonna attempt blighting strike, which is my biggest damage.
Mm-hmm.
I roll a +4 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Please hit. Even with fear, it's gonna do more damage. Yes, 17 to 17 with fear.
Certainly
hit.
does.
And with
Hell
fear,
yeah.
I gain a D10 instead of D6, which means 2D10 plus 3 damage. Oh my god.
Ooh.
Huge.
2D10 plus how much? Plus 3. Let's go. Damage. Oh my god, 17
Ooh.
damage.
That's good.
Yep. How
that
do you want to
enough?
do? How do you want to do this?
Yo,
Okay,
let's go.
Blighting strike. I like to think that she feels comfortable in the shadows, and she's using the shadows of the shadow monster against it. Like she's kind of controlling the shadows to kind of wrap around it and squeeze it, like completely breaking it, like a rib cage wrapping around it and just tightening until it's like broken into pieces.
Yeah. Okay. You reach down, and the fog that this thing had spewed out, sort of like soot on the ground, starts to like flare up and lifts up, and you push this soot up to it. It encloses around the body of this creature and clamps. And as it clamps, there's just this horrible crunching noise, and you start to see pools of this black void-like liquid fall upon the ground as the body crunches and snaps, and it falls dead onto the floor.
Beautiful.
Let me just change the map as you guys have successfully killed the creature.
Yay! May I attempt to loot it for pieces? Like take a sample of that Ichor or some wing or a little, I don't know,
What,
pieces for
Ichor?
potions. Whoa!
All right, bear with me while I switch it back. So the shadow around that's like enveloping the area also disappears.
Oh.
Ooh.
As the body of this thing lays broken on the floor. You see its like void like body just it's like looking at an oil spill. Like it's just all these different colors of purple and grey and green and whatnot.
Yeah.
As you walk up and try and harvest some of the pieces of it, would you
Yeah.
like to give me a, I would say, your choice of finesse or presence? No, finesse or strength, I think, will be the best two for this.
I'll take finesse, thank you. +2.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
And then remember to turn that hex off after
Oh
it.
shit.
Yeah.
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 I turned it off now.
Yeah, cool.
That's an 11 with hope.
Yeah, all right. I think it's still fine. You're able to walk up and cut off one of the wings of this thing.
Yeah.
And in doing so, I'll give you the passive information. Being that you know a bit about creepy crawlies and different things due
Yeah.
to potions and stuff, though you've never seen one in real life, you ascertain that this creature is a nyx fly,
A nyx fly.
which is a dangerous insect embodied with the powers of night.
Amazing.
And you're able to put a nyxfly wing and nyxfly scale in your compartment, as the rest of the body is too destroyed to make anything of.
Wing and what was the other
Scale. or Clayton. It's up to you.
Amazing.
But yeah,
Thank you.
the fight leaves. It is sort of getting on in the day anyways, so it's late. It's getting dark. But you've succeeded. Good stuff.
Yippee!
Yay! She's gonna be
Okay.
very
Little
happily
clutching
collecting
the
everything.
sword.
Alexon will
And,
turn around immediately to like just check on Elio.
Yeah.
And maybe
He's
take
just
a
kind of
peek.
like staring into the glow of his blade and not really kind of responding.
Clementine kind of like lowers herself down on her knees, kind of taking Elio with her so that he's laid out in front of her, and she kind of starts like checking him over for his wounds and stuff like that, and she looks to the rest, mainly to Ione, to be like,
Yeah.
help!
Ioni's gonna take out her potion that she made and she's gonna offer it to Elio. Yeah, this should make you feel better.
What?
Please drink it. She's gonna give it to Clementine to help him drink. She understands the situation.
Yeah, Clementine's gonna kind of nod in thanks and then kind of like tip it into Elio's mouth, so that he'll have some.
And remember, when you heal around me, you heal double what the potion says, which means 2
Was it a
HP.
D4?
Oh yeah, let me just double check.
Was it a...
Minor health potion, 1d4, and whatever you get, he'll double that, because I'm here.
Okay.
I'm gonna remove the health potion from my inventory.
It is I get 4 healing, which is
Nice.
back to full. That's good.
Nice.
Amazing!
Nice.
Amazing! So cool!
Solid. Yeah, so you can see that the wounds has kind of patched up a little bit. I'm not imagining it to be like some magical, like, ooh, there was never any wound, but like there's like a little bit of a scar still there and here and there.
Yeah.
But he, as he sheathes his sword, you can tell that he's kind of like fumbling, putting the sword back into the sheath. His hand's still a little bit shaking, and he's just, if he notices anyone's like staring, he's like, "Don't stare. I'm fine. it's okay. I'll get yeah."
Alexon was
Ione-
definitely staring.
Ione's just observing him like a doctor, making mental notes of how much he recovered, just like observing the reaction so that she can improve on it.
Alexon kind of looks at Elio and goes, "You really saved us there, Elio."
Absolutely.
The light was
I
beautiful.
was just a lamb. It's all good.
It is exactly what we needed against the next fly.
You're definitely more than a lamp there, Elio. And you turn and you just see this panther talking at you.
Yeah, he kind of looks at the panther, is like, thank you. Yeah. Did by any chance did the whatever that creature was, did it temper
A
with
next
your
fly.
mind?
Yes, it did.
Fly?
It was
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, that's it showed me
A bad
showed me
memory.
a very No, not a memory, just a hallucination, I guess, of like something of one of the many, like one of the few things that I think of,
A fear.
like worst case scenarios. Yeah, that's right, fear.
I saw the same. Something that didn't happen, but something that I fear could have happened.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. That's good to hear then.
It wasn't real.
It was for me, but
Oh,
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said anything. I'm sorry.
no, it's okay. If bad things hasn't happened yet, then you know, it's all good. You can wash it off. Anyways, the day's getting darker. Sorry. Where were we going again?
Ashley Fisher.
Yes.
Yeah,
Could
north.
you please lead the way, Alexon?
Yes, Elio. Are you good to travel more, or
I'm
would you
fine.
want to?
I'll be fine.
All right.
Please let me know if you're not feeling well.
Mm-hmm.
As
I will.
Alexon will kind of like look at the area and just try and figure out a general direction.
Cool.
To start walking towards the Ashen Fissure.
I can't believe we saw a real Nyx fly.
All right.
A Nyx fly? Goodness.
A Nyx
What
fly.
is that?
Like made from the night itself.
Right. That explains a lot. Because it did just all of a sudden get really dark, didn't it?
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, and she'll kind of like look at Clementine, who, like, you know, notices the confidence is a bit low, and I think it's probably just because, because I heard them in there and that everything like that, but I obviously don't know what happened. So, I'll just be like, look, we won a fight this time. Right, Clementine? Like, that's pretty good, right?
And you are
Clementine-
amazing. That sword was so cool.
Exactly.
Kind of looks at everyone and like she's, you know, trying her best to put on like her usual facade, and she kind of just like gives a smile and goes, "Yeah, we won this time."
And we'll win plenty more, I'm sure. I can already sense we're getting better at this. All of us.
Yeah.
Alexon will kind of like, as he walks, he'll address the rest of the party and he goes, I have, it's not really a confession or anything like that, but I was not using the full extent of my abilities in that battle. I'm still held back by what that Hercules person did to us. So that brand that I placed on him, it lets me see where he is at all times. But it is something that I can only use one at a time, and it prevents me from using some of my other abilities. I wanted to maybe make this a group decision, as it concerns all of us. And this is like the first time Alexon is like actually asking for permission from the rest of the party.
He's
like-
learning.
Bro.
Do something.
He's learning.
But yeah, as he says it, he like his eyes are like darting a little bit towards Isadora. Alexon still like it hasn't fully clocked on to him because he hasn't had a chat with her. It's still like reverence and respect to a certain extent.
It's like, my lord.
As he goes, this brand, it lets me know where he is at all times. Would you like me to keep doing that and monitor him as a threat if he ever gets close? Or do you think it will be all right to let go of the brand?
I have a question.
Yes,
Same.
Ione.
Has he moved at all?
Alexon has checked periodically every 6 hours here and there. GM has.
Are you going to check now?
Yeah. As the question is mentioned, he'll check again.
He has moved.
Oh my god.
So he,
That was so good.
so Alexon
Want me to
knows.
have moved?
Alexon knows like relatively how far he is. What does it feel like?
He's close, as in
Oh my fucking god!
maybe a few hours away. You can you can see the direction. You know roughly the direction that he is, and he isn't as far away as he should be. You get the feeling that he's not quite in the mountains at this point, but you know that he is. It doesn't necessarily mean he's coming for you, but he's shifted. The last day or so, he's been in the exact same spot. But it's only now, once you've arrived here and had a stop and a look. Conveniently, it's also after you guys have passed through Umber Lake and whatnot, he's moved.
You look at
I'm
Ione as like a.
cry.
That's a free action.
You look at Ione as like a little bit of like, not necessarily fear, but you
Mhm.
see like a
Concern.
feeling wash over, concern wash over him as he goes. He has moved. He's actually not that far.
Okay. Yeah, keep tracking him, I say. What do we all say? I think that's the logical thing to do.
I think you're correct. I just don't know if he'll, because at first he didn't really feel like he cared whether we lived or died. So I don't think that he would necessarily be hunting us, but I can't trust that thought because I don't. He's very much.
I also think that he might care that people that he killed are still walking around alive, even if he didn't care about it before.
Yeah, just I think the unknown in this.
I ask you a couple of questions, Alexon?
Of course, Elio.
Well, first of all, you said having this brand on Hercules prevents some of your abilities. What are things that you cannot do?
Well,
Are they detrimental?
Well, not really detrimental, but when I do place the brand on a creature, I'm able to ensure that my strikes land better and they cut deeper. I have a more clear understanding of my target as I attack them. And obviously I'm still plenty. I like to believe that I'm plenty strong without it, but it is just something that I do not currently have access to.
So then, my second question is: if you know that you are to die at a certain date, would you rather know or would you rather not know? Will you worry about it or will you make the most of your time? What do you think you would do?
Don't really care, honestly, about when I die.
But if you knew, let's say in 2 days you will die.
Do you know something I don't?
It's a metaphor for Hercules coming.
I am. It is a
I know,
metaphor.
but
Alexon doesn't.
But Alexon is dumb.
Okay, sorry, I was thinking
and
about
so-
last time. Hey, you didn't know what a phoenix
Seriously.
was. All right, I was thinking about you didn't know what a phoenix was. I'm like, maybe he doesn't know what he's talking about.
I got it that it was Alexon just going straight over
Okay,
his
my
head.
apologies. My apologies. My apologies.
hearing that question, he's like, look, if we know what Hercules, when he's going to approach us and going to come to us, at the moment, he is basically death itself. We cannot fight him. We've tried. We've tried to run away, and we've seen what happened, right? And so I feel like knowing when your death arrives only brings you unnecessary fear. Better to look into the future, be in the present. Life is fleeting. Gotta make use of it. You can't keep looking at danger. Says the guy who keeps looking at danger. But anyway.
I would usually agree, but I think depending on where we are, who we're with, and what the situation is, knowing that he's coming may allow us the time and perhaps maybe even resources to do something about it.
It's true, but it's not like you can't pinpoint it, right? It's just a general closeness or far away.
I do know relative to me where he is, so I do know a direction and I know somewhat of a distance. So it is more accurate than just knowing he's there.
Right.
But I understand where Ione is coming from, and I definitely hear you as well, Elio.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily knowing that, but I mean, I guess if the situation arises and it is a life or death battle, and I will need to let go of the brand to make sure that we are protected, then maybe I will make that call to brand another creature instead. But I guess for now, knowing where he is isn't going to hurt us in any way.
Can I ask something with this ability? Do you have to, like, if you got rid of it right now, could you put it up again, or do you need to be close to them or hit them or something to
I
be
have-
able to do this?
I will have to touch him or hit him with my sword to place the brand again.
Right. Okay. Okay.
I think, for
think,
now, you can
for now,
depend on
yeah.
us, to be your allies in battle. Like you saw how I helped you attack better against the next fly. I can continue doing that until, as you said, it is a dire enough situation for you to require this assistance.
Of course. Alexon, as he's speaking, like he's never really planned or strategized battle with people before. He's kind of just done his thing. So there's this like new feeling of actually hearing people's thoughts. He's never experienced. As he's like, yeah, oh shit, this is how normal people react.
Oh my god, these guys have opinions?
Crazy.
What the?
Elio is gonna kind of notice it and just kind of look at Clementine's direction and just, hey, you okay? You've awfully quiet.
Emma has said she has to go. So
okay.
So what we'll
Oh,
do
no.
is it's 6:30. So
Oh, true.
we will, before the conversation continues, you guys sort of make your way up to the peak, and you can see this descent into the Ashen Fissure, and that is where we shall finish the session for today.
Yay.
That's true.
We will finish up there. I was like, all right, she's saying goodbye. I'll let her leave in peace. And then you're like, Clementine, by the way. I'm like, no. All right, we will finish up there. Thank you very much, everyone. We will quickly find someone to go and raid.
Thank you.
Good session today. I will
Yeah.
set this as the point to finish the recording.
Oh my gosh, if you're watching this recording on YouTube or Spotify, don't forget that we stream every Sunday live on Twitch.